What weapon do you have? Blood and sweat. The corpses of my enemies. And use them as my weapon. I will kill you. Beasts with magical energy and abilities are called mystical creatures. A small number of mystical creatures were granted human forms by the gods. They were incarnate, serving as prophets for the benefits of humans. But there was also an evil incarnation of that power, which the people then referred to as the demon god. Huff. Ha. Please. Someone. Arg. Phew. Bull's eye. Better than I thought, eh? This much is a piece of cake. Take everything that's worth money and return alive before sunset. It's just a feeling, but the forest feels especially eerie today. Huh, there might be a monster in the forest staring at us from somewhere. That rumor. Animal corpses. Was there a territorial dispute between the wolves? Well, I'm not sure, but it looks like a one-sided massacre. Martin. Come check this out. It's the corpse of a mystical creature. It looks like he's the leader of this wolf pack. And who's this bastard? Could it be that this man killed the mystical being? Ha! What a bunch of nonsense. Who cares how this wandering fellow croaked? Let's see if he has anything useful. Grah. What's up with that daft-looking lizard? Get off me. Let go. He, stay calm, Martin. I'll slice it in two. Grah. What the? Hans. Do not touch this guy here without my permission. Or I'll kill you. This bastard is picking a fight. What's going on? That's him. He's the one that killed Hans. You can tell he's still alive. You bastard, do you think you can get away with doing something like this? Everyone, surround him. You fools. If you have someone who will mourn your passing after you're gone, withdraw yourselves now. If you harm anything other than a beast, your dreams will turn violent. Kill him. Aya. My foot, Aya. He's like a monster. Fucking hell. Stop right there. Shoot. Did we finish him off? Hold on. Demon God. Ugh. I can't believe it. All of this was done by that man alone. Hey, that thing. It would be better for you if you burned and got rid of it right away. Stranger, what's your name? Ananta. What was your purpose in doing this? I was hungry. What? Sir, he's not worth listening to. We all saw it clearly with our own two eyes. This damn guy turned into a gigantic monster all of a sudden. Wasn't there a widespread rumor going around Sanchai recently? A story about a demon god who eats corpses roaming around the region. However, no matter how you look at it, this guy is a human. Take a look. I'm talking about the scars on the body of the mystical creature that he was with. Aren't they definitely traces of being eaten? That guy is definitely a demonic god in human skin. What's so funny? If what you say is true, an evil god who eats even mythical creatures, will you feel at ease with him only being bound by chains? You don't know anything, including what a monster eats. Ah. The corpse. That's no ordinary corpse. That's a creature whose existence has been reduced to being the hands and feet of a demon god. A hideous monster. Emergency. Emergency. The demon god is attacking. They're coming over. Save me. Ah. Aya. Aya. Thirst and hunger. Gather together and burst forth. Blood and sweat. Flesh and bones. I'll completely. I will distort you. To have you look like a prey on the verge of death. Which? Become a phantom. This person. Were they unconscious from the beginning? Of. Indeed. You were the real demon god who ate the corpses. Impossible. I never thought even my precious puppet would be brought down. I've been watching you ever since you set foot on this land. For what reason? I almost fell asleep while you were mumbling. I'm not interested in hearing a beast's soliloquy or whatever. Bring it on. I'll kill you. Allows me to control the spirits of the dead. If I kill you and take you under my control, I will have a puppet bigger and stronger than a deer or anything like it. You unknown being. Be crushed and swallowed by this barricade of bloody corpses. Do you not have any power left to squeeze out anymore? Ego. Let's hear your mourning cry before death. Ha. What is this? Let's hear you. Howl like a beast. Kahak. The. Men. Ugh. At that time, towards the shining wings. It can't be. You're a victim of the wings too. Victim of the wings. Who are you, really? Ananta. Descendant of the black dragon, and a survivor. Devouring all the demon gods in the world. And the one who will kill the incarnation of the wings. Ananta. Descendant of the black dragon, and a survivor. The one who will devour all the demons in the world. And kill the incarnation of wings. What are you talking about? I don't understand anything you're saying. About the black dragon or the incarnation of wings. I'm totally lost. SSSS. She's mentally exhausted from all the information. Ah. Ah. Oh, you are awake. You were in a lot of pain the whole time you were asleep. I think you had a nightmare. Was it a dream? Ruby. Start. E.T. The monster that was possessed by the demons has been dealt with. You've worked very hard again this time. Ouch. Shut up, trash info dealer. Hee hee hee. Your faulty information cost me even more this time. The deal is done. Pay my fee now. You're still angry. If it's not too much trouble, may I ask for your name, Avatar? Nadia. You have a hasty personality. Ah. Oh my goodness. A clever rabbit digs 3 holes, they say. I'm late in introducing myself. I am a member of the continent's largest information network, Rabbit's Paw. I am the cute information dealer, Whitefoot. I've had a long working relationship with Ananta over here, you could say. This is Cafes, the largest trading city in the south. The giant tree that you see before you is a sacred tree called the White Lotus Tree. We are the ones who sit at the top of the White Lotus Tree. Stop. I am grateful for saving me from the control of the demon. However, I do not want to listen to your one-sided stories anymore. If you want to continue the conversation, please answer my question first. Why did you bring me to this unknown city? Shut up, and follow me. I will show you why I brought you here. Ananta, before that, what kind of person is the incarnation of the wings you are chasing? A disgusting beast, who mistakes himself for a god. What's that? Just like how the avatars have been granted human form and power, the incarnation of the wings can also grant others powerful powers. It is an imperfect power that cannot be known, whether it is a blessing or a curse. Imperfect power. We have arrived. Welcome to the slave market of cafes, Nadia. For some reason, the slave market of cafes has been growing rapidly recently. Come this way. Immigrants, wanderers, and vagrants caught by slave hunters. Even spirit beasts. What does this place have to do with the incarnation of the wings? Arg. These people. Sacrifices. They are living sacrifices to be offered to the incarnation of the wings. You must be bait. To hunt the incarnation of the wings. Just like them. The rest is up to you. Wait. The people here. Is this all you're doing? If so, what are you going to do about it? Stop messing around. Using weak and innocent people as a means to achieve your goals. Don't you feel any guilt at all? You can't exact revenge. Without getting your hands dirty. I can't accept this. That's understandable. Those poor humans. What terrible things will they suffer at the hands of the incarnation of wings? Just imagining it brings tears to my eyes. You're despicable. Don't think you can just take advantage of me as you please. It's exactly as Ananta said. That until now you were controlled by a demon god and massacred a lot of people. You wouldn't care about a few dozen lives. Even if it wasn't your intention, it doesn't mean those things never happened. No, that's. Your anger shouldn't be directed at me and Ananta. Our common enemy is the evil incarnation of wings. I think you said something pointless. Those sacrifices, they have nothing to do with you. What happened with her? I've asked Nadia for her cooperation. As planned, they're headed to the White Lotus Temple with the Wing Guardians. The offering of a sacrifice is the starting point for us to encounter the incarnation of wings. With this, we have completed all preparations to hunt down the incarnation of wings. A helper in the White Lotus Temple that would have been impossible to invade due to the barrier was arranged. Participation in the arena, which requires a living sacrifice, has also been resolved. If you can get your hands on a branch of the lotus tree, which is awarded to the winner of the arena, it won't be long before you meet the incarnation of wings. Even so, the process is so tedious to begin with. If only this guy had made up his mind from the beginning, it would have been easiest to draw the enemy's attention with an indiscriminate massacre. But even so, there is a line that should never be crossed. On the subject of monsters. Are you trying to draw a line between the realms of man and beast? There are a number of means and methods. It's contradictory. I can hear you rolling your eyes from here. It hasn't been long since our last meal. This is good enough for a post-meal workout. Sit quietly and watch from the sidelines. This is the way I hunt beasts. What? Please don't do anything that'll attract attention. If you do, you don't know what might go wrong. I'll consider it. Don't be afraid. Stay in formation. Ha. Arg. Hey. What the hell are you doing? It's annoying, asshole. Really now? He's such a trouble. How is this possible? That an ordinary human can overpower a mystical beast. Ah. Just you wait. I'll slice you and eat you alive soon. The fearful citizens. This guy. Let go of your fear. We welcome you to the temple of the goddess. The incarnation of wings. The temple of the White Lotus Tree, surrounded by powerful barriers so strong it is called the sacred tree. The purpose is unknown, but the avatars of the wings have made their nest there. Seeking offerings to the temple will gain the right to participate in the Cepheus arena. And warriors who prove their worth through battles against powerful spirit beasts are granted branches of the White Lotus Tree. Those who are seen as qualified by the incarnation of wings are granted great power themselves as the guardians of the wings. In order to break through the enemy's defenses, we plan to infiltrate the temple disguised as offerings. That's the outline of the operation. Do you have any further questions? Lastly, why does Ananta want to kill the avatars of the wings? Does it have something to do with the power he possesses? It seems difficult to explain the details. However, one thing I can mention is, there is a being called the Vengeance Incarnate. Oh, terrified people! Lift your heads and seek salvation. I is that. Ah, my God! I am the saint who receives the adoration of all people. The sacred owner of the white lotus tree, the avatar of the wings who resonates with the holy drum in the world of darkness. I am Balzac el Genie. Oh, you who receive merciful consideration as offerings. Now, prepare yourselves to enter the realm of liberation in silence. Entrust your bodies to the wings of salvation. O avatar of the wings! Show mercy. Save my innocent sister, please. At least spare my sister's life. Oh, beautiful people! Express your dedication with noble hearts. Ah! Thank you, sister. What? What happened? She's dead. In the face of death, all are equal. Your sister has just been liberated from fear and pity. Soon, she will be able to join Nirvana. You're not a savior. Just a heartless murderer. There must have been an avatar among the offerings. Yggdrasil. H-Heek. Monster. Even if it wasn't your own will, those things cannot be undone. Don't resist. Yggdrasil. Jesus. Don't worry, everyone. We'll protect all of you. Stop babbling nonsense, arrogant dear. You, a nameless avatar from a remote place, dare to confront me with such arrogance. I do have a name to boast of. My name is Nadia. I am the avatar of nature. Quite a bold woman you are. Yggdrasil. Invisible shockwave. Or is it the power of telekinesis? I instinctively blocked it, but it's not particularly threatening. Crush it with even greater force. Submit to me. What was that? What just happened? Wasn't that a commotion from the white lotus tree? What's going on? Suchilus, my highest level of skill, was defeated in a single blow. It's on a completely different level than the previous attack I blocked. Is this pitiful talent all you have? What's going on? A monster. It's dangerous. Serve the faithful followers of Yeo. Kerr. You can resent me. In front of death, don't turn your head away. Duke Bernhard. Everyone is confused by the unexpected situation. It's obvious that guy is going to win. You should have won according to the original plan. Dear citizens of Caps, the winner of the arena is finally decided. What will you do, Duke Bernhard? To the glorious winner. The Wing Guardians will award you with a branch of the White Lotus tree. Calm down. Everyone's agitated. The plan went ahead as intended. No matter what happens, we will get our hands on a branch of the White Lotus flower. At any cost. You said you are going to protect those sacrifices at any cost. It's like a tear of winter. Look at those poor things' faces. You should hurry up to save those people from fear. I guess it's the mercy of Yeo. Save. Don't make me repeat the same thing again and again. You are neither a savior nor anything. You are just a terrible demon lord who spread death with fear. Allow me. True salvation starts with giving despair. Think. No, don't. Bestow the blessing from the wings of salvation upon that servant. You will be honored. Is there something in the branch of White Lotus? This is clearly a hell field. Where life and death coexist. Unlike Manhwa who was immortal. Every human being will die eventually. Only I can give meaning to this worthless life of yours. Your worthless life is nourishing the White Lotus tree. We are creating an immortal warrior. In the cycle of life, reborn as a light that will protect the White Lotus tree. This is it. Blessings of wings. What on earth are you? How many people's lives did you consume? To the extent that even counting them is meaningless. You are an arrogant woman to no end. Do you have any last words? Trembling go. To hell. What a trivial end. Ananta. You were alive. I didn't know that you were a lucky fellow. You. Are you the winner of the arena? No way. You did. I never thought that there would be someone who would get to this place. What the, you bastard. Hey. Where did you put the wings of incarnation and why are you hanging out with that lousy person? What's that? This is not enough to enter the territory of Yeo without his permission. You dare. Insulting the great Yeo, the incarnation of wings. That disrespectful tongue. I will pluck it out myself. You guys. You should know that it's not the wings of incarnation. Destroy them all. I had planned to strike immediately after the barrier was lifted to allow the winner to enter. But the winner, who should be holding the branch of the White Lotus tree, is nowhere to be seen. Could this be a trap? Could it be? That man too, was he after the incarnation of the wings? I can't believe he's not the incarnation of the wings. So all of this. Was it fake? Are your eyes just for decoration? Did you think of the reason why he was given such a grand name, the incarnation of the great wings? His symbol is 3 pairs of white wings. The incarnation of great wings. What a joke. You don't even have proper wings. If you're going to impersonate, at least put in some effort. You're nothing but a worthless piece of trash with a big mouth. It is nothing but nonsense, not even worth a response. Kill him. Eck. What are you waiting for? Get out of here now. Arg. I admit it. You are strong. Strong enough to witness the full power of the spirits. Be crushed. That was what crushed my attack. What an ignorant fool. It can't be. How could he have inflicted such a wound in an instant? Krah. Arg. Damn it. The attack worked. Arg. Arg. How dare you, you lowly creature. You, who knows not the fear of spirits. I will show you firsthand the difference in our levels, which can never be crossed. Behold. These glorious wings. I am. I'll make you into minced meat. Ananta. This. Damn be tard. You. What is that appearance? His appearance has changed again. Tull. His speed is so fast that it's beyond human comprehension. Is his ability to regenerate and transform his body? If so, then there's no way to escape his overwhelming power. I can only be crushed by his might before I can even react. Eek. No matter how many times I attack him, he will always be able to recover. As long as he has the white lotus tree branch. The longer the battle continues, the more disadvantaged I will be. Why? Were you hoping to have me get crushed to death by the ceiling? Or were you planning to pull some kind of stupid stunt? Until now. How many lives have you taken? I'm tired of it. I've devoured so many that it is meaningless to count. Ka. By the weight of death that you have devoured. Be hunted by the spirits of the dead. Okay, what the? Ugh. Get off me. Get away from me. What is this? Arg. A. Sacrifice offering. Living sacrifice offering. Did you enjoy your journey? Your welcome is a bit harsh, Behiran. I am here to escort you. You are the incarnation of wings. I am reporting as scheduled. I have witnessed a rift in space above the White Lotus tree. Yes, it is certain. If Lord Ananta had visited the temple, he would have encountered the enemy by now. The fact that the one who serves the wings has appeared means that the avatar of the wings is present in this city now. What? Who is that? Ugh. Ha. Why are you here? Did you forget me? How could I forget you? The ruthless former master, who ripped the wings of his loyal servant. The reason I took your wings was to punish you for being intoxicated by false glory. Ugh. Wings are a divine providence that has been granted only to those who were meant to soar through the sky from the beginning. What a meaningless thing to say. To me, who revered you more than anyone else. I have sacrificed thousands and tens of thousands of lives to create this hideous body. To me, who wanted to regain my wings somehow. Foolish Balzac. How petty. Boy. I have a dream. To find the horizon of a world that connects this world to the land of the gods. I will never stop, until I achieve my dream. Even if it means turning everyone in this world against me. Ananta. Have a safe journey. Arg. The White Lotus tree is a tree with a fancy name, but it's nothing more than that. It seems that your wish was irrelevant again. It is nothing more than a combination of the power of the branches and the divine tree. It is a shameful imitation that is not even worthy of being compared to the world tree. But you had forgotten about an interesting connection. Finally, I found you, Grr. Reveal your name. Growling. It seems like there's no point in talking. Grr. You will never give up, will you? The experienced Bernhard. You. I'll tear you apart. Anyone who stands in my way, I'll tear them all apart and kill them. Growling. This is also a welcome face. Black Dragon Azi Dahaka. What is this place? When did I end up here? It's a bad place. I need to get out of here. Once I'm out. Where should I go? Recall. The despicable object of your revenge, who took everything from you. You are Azi Dahaka. Cursed mortal. Crying out endlessly, consumed by your rage. Has he lost his mind and gone berserk? How pathetic. Even as you might become the spark of a blaze, you remain unmoved. You are an enemy, but you are admirable, Bernhard. I don't have time to wait for my comrades to join me. I'll fight to the death here. Ha! Go down. Aarg. You are trembling with fear. You look so different from your former self. Right. I met him. Back then as well. The branch's vibration. This is proof that you are also the chosen vessel of the great tree. Branches. The branches are miracles that transcend the boundaries of human form and grant superhuman powers. My desire to follow the horizon of the world. Brother, who was created with the lives of thousands, and was imprisoned in a cage. What is your name? Ziz. Don't be afraid. Celestial jade ablaze. How dare you look down on us? There is no place for you to stand in the sky. Let there be light. The situation is over. Shortly after the battle on the top of the White Lotus tree, I confirmed the destruction of the White Lotus tree, by the power of the incarnation wings. Our trump card, the incarnation of revenge, has been defeated. KH.NG. Back off. Qua. KH.NG. KH.NG. Humph. Hey, you. Why do you keep following me? You don't even seem to have any edible parts. Why don't you just go away? Be our breath. You can't be. Ah. You are. Kra. A person. Are you going to chase until the end? Fine, bring it on. Come at me. I'll show you the power of the Black Dragon's descendant. Young man. Are you okay? That day, my life completely changed. Oh. Ananta. Why is he always wandering around like this? And who's that next to him? Ah, that's right. Ananta. Where have you been for so long? You didn't wander around the spirit realm alone again, did you? What if something big happens, what are you going to do? And on top of that, where did you bring this strange creature from? No, this guy followed me on his own. But the person next to you. Master, this is Ashita. She's my Nuna. Nuna. Are you okay? Don't worry, let's go inside quickly. Make yourself comfortable. Dyla. It's not often that we welcome outsiders. It wouldn't be right to mistreat someone who has helped a member of the tribe. Rest as much as you want and then leave, Master Ryu. Thank you for the hospitality, Chief. NI 217M now too. Ananta will assist Master Ryu during his stay. It's disrespectful to the chief. Ugh. But more importantly, Master, what brought you to this remote wilderness? The terrain here is rugged and not suitable for travel. I am an explorer. I am researching the customs, geography, and incarnations of various regions. Incarnations. Please have a look at this. From the Empire of the East to the harsh North Ice Cap, and to the vast Western Forest. I have traveled the continent for many years, encountering countless legends and traditions. I have come chasing the story of a deity passed down in this crimson desert. The deity you are searching for. Azidahaka. Who were granted their power by the gods, one of the 6 incarnations. Among them, he is called the greatest and strongest. A being revered with fear and worship. The demonic incarnation. The black dragon, Azidahaka. Because everything is caused by that black dragon. This is a powerful herbal medicine from the Celestial Empire. It boosts the body's immune system and can help with vitality and strengthening the body. Oh, I see. Thank you, Master. I feel much better already. Well then, I'll take my leave. Don't push yourself and take some rest. Where are you planning to go today? I'm planning to go downstream for further investigation. Shall we try to catch some fish today? Sure. Nuna, I'll help the master again today and come back. Ananta. Be careful on your journey. Okay. I'll be back. By the way, Master. It's been a week since you arrived in the village, right? Is there any progress with your investigation? There hasn't been much progress. At best, I've gathered fragmented histories about the descendants of the Black Dragon. In the past, your ancestors suffered from foreign invasions. They were able to defeat the invaders with the help of the Black Dragon. They are the descendants of warriors who revere the Black Dragon, the tribe's benefactor. That's all I've learned about the descendants of the Black Dragon. But all the villagers in the tribe completely ignore any stories about the Black Dragon. It's as if they're trying to hide something. Well, maybe it's just my imagination. Are you still secretly going out hunting without your Nuna's knowledge? I tried to act like I didn't notice, but I've noticed more wounds on you lately. You'll be caught by your Nuna soon. Keep it a secret from my Nuna, master. I don't want to cause unnecessary worries. Winter will soon come to the desert. So we need to hunt as much as we can while there is still plenty of prey. In my family, we don't have parents. Both of them passed away from illness when I was still a baby. That's why my Nuna is overly protective of me. She still sees me as a little child. She's so busy taking care of her own affairs and looking after her grown-up younger brother. That's why I have to prepare gifts and offerings in abundance. Isn't it burdensome for you? Not at all. It's for the sake of my only family. Well, enough about the heavy talk. Why is the Master investigating the first incarnations? To find the divine revelations. The source that contains the divine powers of the 6 incarnations. Their power transcends the laws of the world and human understanding. The 6 incarnations that hold the power and abilities of the gods. If someone were to obtain all of them, that person will undoubtedly become an entity capable of seeing beyond this world. And that old scale. You know something, don't you? Well, that. It's a secret from others. Since then, our ancestors built a temple called the Dragon's Gorge, where they enshrined the Black Dragon, and they entrusted its protection to the elite warriors of the village to safeguard the Black Dragon's scales from evildoers. But I'm sorry, Master. The village chief has allowed you to stay in the village as long as you want, so if you're okay with going somewhere else, I'll personally guide you. In that case, there's a place I'd like for you to guide me to. We made it this far, so stay strong. Ha! Young man. I have a dream. Beyond this world, to find the horizon of a world that connects the lands of the gods. Until the day I fulfill that dream, I will never cease my footsteps. Even if it means turning everyone in this world against me. What do you mean? Have you never doubted it before? The cause of your Nuna's illness. In truth, it's because of the curse of the Black Dragon. What? How much do you know about the Black Dragon? Azi Dahaka. A servant of the demonic god who presides over curses and death. An incarnation serving such an evil god for no reason. To entrust the divine revelations to mere mortals without any reason. The Black Dragon used you all. To pass on the curse of the demonic deity carried by the divine revelations. The reason your parents passed away from illness. And why your only Nuna has suffered from a prolonged illness. Where are you wandering around at this hour? I hope you don't catch a cold. Who's there? Stop right there. People without permission cannot enter this place. You. It's okay to come out now. He's strong. In an instant, the tribe's elites. We should hurry. I'll wrap it all up before dawn. We've arrived. Master, what is this? Master. There is no need to be afraid. Everything is going according to my plan. This is the final piece. This is the only scale arranged in reverse. I see. It's his weakness. Boy, I'm so grateful for your dedication. It's all thanks to you, Master. If I just do what you said. Can my sister's illness really be cured? Can I really count on this? How can human beings be so foolish? Master. It's time to pay the price for your choices. Wait. Master, what are you doing? That's the Dragon's Canyon, Kaya. What? What's happening? Is it an earthquake? Look over there. Who is it? The fool who dares to desire the power of God. Kiek. 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 Ah. Finally. Come. The fact that you touched a dragon's weak spot. Do you know what that means? I am Azi Dahaka. Give me your name, mortal. My name is Kyo. I am the incarnation of wings. Huff. Huff. What is happening? I can feel it. The treasures of the gods in that body. I can't believe it. It's impossible to withstand them with the normal body of an incarnation. You bastard. What have you done with the original owners of those treasures? You ask the obvious, Black Dragon. I have killed them all and taken the treasures. Since you've separated the god's treasure from your body, I can see that you've significantly lost energy. Ghost of the Age of Gods. I shall personally sink you. Try me. If you even have the powers to. Let there be light. Ugh. Huff. Huff. Sis. The heart had been ripped. It's your loss, Azi Dahaka. Finally, I shall reach the heavens. How can this be? I did everything. Just for Sis, descendant of the Black Dragon. Is that how it is? Have you helped this so-called incarnation of wings? Please forgive me. I just. For the sake of my older sister. Such a pity. An evil god having unpleasant emotions before the face of death. I will not forgive you. You shall be cursed. Evil god. That's the direction of the village. manhwarecap.com Comic Scalation Foolish mortal. You shall forever be surrounded by death and the muddiness of disasters. Ho. It was an unintended long journey, it seems. Let's go back to our sanctuary. Ananta. They said you're a vile creature that deludes itself into thinking you're a god. The child before me right now is undoubtedly a true incarnation, without a doubt. Please answer. I have no memories before meeting you. Could it be, like that child? Ananta indeed, is that the boy from back then? Everything arises from the combination of cause and condition. When cause and condition scatter, they disappear. Indeed, it's fate. I look forward to the day when we'll meet again someday. You are the embodiment of nature. Your Majesty. News of Lord Bernhardt's return from the southern surveillance outpost has arrived. It's the most joyful news I've heard in a while. You're in luck, Mayor. I was ready to give you a piece of my mind if it was bad news. I'm sorry, but I'll pass. According to the messenger, there's one incarnation and 2 humans accompanying him. Incarnation. Are they winged creatures? I don't know. As always, it seems best for your Majesty to see and judge for yourself. Veteran Bernhard. Just like Ananta. He introduced himself as one who bears a grudge against the incarnation of the wings. He invited us to the headquarters of the organization to which he belongs. On the surface, the reason was a tournament, but his goal is undoubtedly the power that Ananta possesses. And after the battle ended, the white feet concealed his presence from us. I, too, could have left for anywhere, but at some point, I set my feet on the northeastern part of the continent to meet a certain individual. That individual was Duke Bernhard is entering. Her Majesty the Queen is entering. That person is the first princess of the warrior nation, Monguk Valkyria, a militant group with a grudge against the incarnation of the wings. The Queen has arrived. Rag Elsa Einherjar, leader of Leviatian. Greetings, Your Majesty. I welcome the triumphant return, Bernhard. Skip the formalities. I want to hear the results of the expedition first. As initially planned, in order to approach the Temple of Cafes, we cleared out a group participating in the arena and used them as a disguise. There were some unexpected variables, but ultimately, I infiltrated the summit of the temple. And there, I encountered the incarnation of wings, Gyo. And then, immediately after, I engaged in a battle with Gyo. But, to my shame, I was ultimately defeated. Are you saying you returned in disgrace without any significant achievement? Victory and defeat are part of a warrior's life. Even if you lose several times. In the end, I will surely take his life with my own hands. Yes. That's what makes Bernhard a veteran. But more importantly, who is the incarnation beside you? I apologize for the delayed introduction. She is Nadia, the incarnation of nature. She was part of a group separate from us, pursuing the incarnation of the wings. Queen Rag Elsa. She is a new ally who will lend her strength to our Leviatian. Thanks to the help I received during this expedition, I accompanied her to be introduced to Your Majesty. Where are the rest of the members? Even if you call them members, they are just a barbarian man and an ordinary young girl. In exchange for their care and protection, she was offered cooperation. The young girl is in relatively good health, so we plan to relocate her to civilian housing soon. The barbarian man is being monitored at the medical facility as his condition progresses, and he is currently in a critical condition, unconscious and unresponsive. If you wish, we can bring him along, even if we have to forcibly do so. There's no need for that. Welcome, Nadia. I am Rag Elsa Einherjar. Thank you for the warm welcome, Your Majesty. That being said, what is your intention in seeking an alliance with Leviathan? If you are a spy with intentions to infiltrate Leviathan, I wish to make a deal. Regarding the branch embedded within me, I want to know all the information that Leviathan has about it. Rag Elsa. No need to listen to the stories of that person. From the moment I set foot, I couldn't bear it because of the stench of the incarnation of the wings. You received the branch of the incarnation of the wings within your body, didn't you? Is that true? What she's saying is true. Since encountering that person, the branch's movements are still resonating even now. However, regarding the branch embedded within me, it's also a clear fact that I don't possess any information. Did you tell her about the branch, Bernhard? I didn't share any information until I received your permission. If she is the one the incarnation of the wings was searching for, it will undoubtedly be a unique opportunity for us. However, Your Majesty, during Royal Council, what on earth is this disturbance? I apologize. It's an extremely urgent matter. In the recent civilian housing area, right now, a massacre is happening. I don't feel like myself. My consciousness is fading away. Finn. Quaag. Ananta. Be careful as you go. Ah. Hin ah. Ivar. I will kill you. At least. With my own hands. For sure. Kuyo. This place. Ha. What are you? This girl. Is she an incarnation? There is no time for this. Kuyo. I need to find that guy right away. T cough. How? Cough. Cough. Da. Damn it. Ugh. Gosh. Where on earth is this? The fact that I can't see the sky in such a vast space. Is this some kind of underground city? Stop. You seem like a suspicious guy. You're not a civilian resident. Do not resist and just surrender. If you resist, we'll take immediate action. Ha. How about trying it once? Hey over there. Have you by any chance seen our little one? Owl. Please remember this crest. It will help you find the incarnation of wings. Those who follow him will surely carry this emblem. Hey. Sorry but I really dislike someone touching me from behind. This man is strong. It's tricky, but today's my turn, you know. It's amazing. He looks like he could die any moment. How can he emit such an aura? The emblem on his right hand. You. What relation do you have with the incarnation of wings? Kut. If you have something you desire, try to attain it through strength. You. What's with that arm? Report this to the Queen. Urgently request reinforcements. It's rough. If I face this head-on, my sword won't be able to withstand it. Nevertheless, he is not in his best condition from the very beginning. Cook. An opening. Grr. Arg. Did I just feel fear? Step back, owl. Qua. Please wait, he is not an enemy. You must not kill him. If he is causing harm to my people, I cannot spare his life no matter who he is. HGLY monster. I'll end you right now. Grr. What? Ha. He's choking himself. Ananta. Pamayin. What on the earth? Is this GHY? As instructed, the barbarian warriors have been imprisoned in the underground dungeon and the incarnation of nature is also under the supervision of the royal guards and is instructed to wait. We urge caution to any witness, but the scene remains a chaotic turmoil. It's only a matter of time before the rumors circulate within the fortress. Everyone must have heard about the situation by now. We will now begin the executive meeting. The final decision will be made after gathering everyone's opinion here. The agenda is the future disposition of a man named Ananta. How long do we intend to keep such a dangerous individual in the fortress? There is nothing to contemplate, let's kill him. Ribaltane's fourth commander, the incarnation of ferocity, Rupa. They say Rupa is too dangerous. Since he looks interesting, how about using him however we want? Ribaltane's third commander, the incarnation of swordsmanship, Owl. Shut up, Owl. Not interested. Ribaltane's second commander, the incarnation of conquest, Tarkhan. Bernhard. Did you know about that man from the start? Yes, I did. Ribaltane's first commander, the incarnation of valor, Bernhard. Are you joking? Bringing such a monster into the fortress without any warning. What were you thinking, Bernhard? His presence was bound to cause chaos within the fortress. Despite the opposition around, it's my judgment that we must bring him in. Queen Lagertha, the power he possesses is undoubtedly unstable and threatening. However, it is also a fact that he harbors clear enmity toward the incarnation of wings. If we can harness that power under our control, it could become a formidable weapon for us. I am expressing the willingness to accept him as a force for Ribaltane. Lagertha, are you planning on listening to such unreasonable compromise? Hey, Owl. You fought that guy. If you had really fought seriously, you would have killed him long ago. Even though it's a bit hypocritical to say this after being the one to intervene first, but Bernhard is right, that guy is indeed useful. If we had fought properly to the end, either side wouldn't come out with their limbs intact. What's that? I have made up my mind. Me reveal yourself, messenger of Rabbit's Foot. The adorable one recognized by Rabbit's Foot. I, Whitefoot. Received the summon of Her Majesty. Have you been well, Mr. Ananta? I was worried that you would leave with your tail between your legs. Seems like it was a needless concern. But looking at me with those eyes. To the great Empress and esteemed heroes. This humble information peddler extends her greetings. Who are you? How did you get in here? Oh. Raclette. This troublemaker disappears in the blink of an eye if you take your eyes off her for a moment. No need to make a fuss. She possesses the power to transcend space. Queen Lagertha, who is that person? She's a high-ranking member of an intelligence group known as Rabbit's Foot. Before your return, they came to me offering a deal. Are you not interested in the power to slay the incarnation of wings? At first, I regarded it as half-crazed rambling, but surely, she must have foreseen the situation from the beginning. I became intrigued by your proposal. Specify the conditions of what you want. The conversation is moving swiftly. What I desire is a lasting collaboration between the Rabbit's Foot and Leviathan. In return, Rabbit's Foot will use its full power in defeating the incarnation of wings. I shall offer you the incarnation of revenge. Trash information. What? You dare proclaim to surpass anyone, making all of that noise. Whether it's cooperation or compromise, it's not needed. Kaig. 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 The one who'll kill the incarnation of wings. Is me. A criminal should be imprisoned. What on earth are the guards doing? Just give the order, Lagertha. I'm going to beat the hell out of that guy right now. Calm down, Rupa. I want to hear the story. TSK. Interesting. The scars engraved on his body tell the number of battles he fought. The ferocious energy coursing beneath his skin is overflowing to an intense degree. It cannot be compared to anyone I have seen so far. Alright. Everyone, it's the strongest force of Rabbit's Foot, Ananta. Is this man truly the incarnation of revenge? O.T. Hyatt. Since when did I become your stolen goods? Do you want to die? Hike. Cook. Ouch. But. Didn't Sir Ananta lose to the incarnation of wings? You can't do anything alone, so you need a comrade. This bastard. You didn't seem to be in a very pleasant state. It's exactly as you can see, Blackfoot. More importantly, he looks a bit unstable. It seems like Ananta's adjustment has been completed. Ananta. Can you truly kill the incarnation of wings? Your origin is a trivial matter that doesn't concern me much. While there is some room for concern. The important thing is that I witnessed your power and abilities with my own eyes. Those gathered here share a common goal of eliminating the incarnation of wings. The grudge against the incarnation of wings is the focal point of Leviathan's conviction. For instance, the enforcer who engaged in a fierce battle with you. Owl, the incarnation of swordsmanship. He was once a member of a clan that followed the incarnation of wings, but the clan was annihilated due to some member harboring a grudge. He vowed revenge, burning the pattern of wings on himself. I did not hesitate to accept him as a colleague. So I can tell. The endless rage within you towards the incarnation of wings. You, what's your name? Lagertha Einherjarda. Did you ask if I could kill the incarnation of wings? I am one with a curse that feasts on malevolence. The more I devour corrupted beasts, the more I can strip away their power. My strength continues to grow endlessly. After hunting corrupted beasts to replenish my strength once again, I will kill the incarnation of wings in your stead. Cooperate quietly with me, you little rascals. What's this guy talking about, and so on. Kek. Ha ha ha. Truly a shameless fellow. Alright. I swear by the honor of the Queen. Leviathan will cooperate with you, incarnation of revenge. Scald, Mare. Yes. Bring Nadia over here. Come on in, Behirin. Keek keek. We were just celebrating the birth of a new third seat. As instructed, everyone has gathered. Open the door. Remember this. You all have been rejected by 600. Losing your humanity after being possessed by an evil spirit. There is no way to return to your original form, not even once. Know the humiliation. Those who have not been acknowledged. Those who have been scorned. Those who have submitted to irrationality. Is this truly the proof of your existence? Are you really saying this is proof of your life? I am. Beyond this world. Son of the one who will connect the horizon of the world bridging the land of gods. If you have the will to defy gods like me, you should be able to cast off the defiled flesh of wicked impurities. Alright. Now prove your qualifications. Those who remain until the end will receive the grace of the wings. ORH. Kakik. Welcome, Nadia. Ananta. Oh. Long time no see, Lady Nadia. Even Whitefoot. Who's that? You can rest easy. I made the other commanders step back for your sake. Just a moment ago, he must have been noticeably unstable. Is it mere coincidence? I have just finished my conversation with Ananta that's standing there. You too. I officially accept both of you as members of Deviation. We need your strength to hunt the incarnation of wings and, you gain a temporary alliance where you also utilize our assistance. Is that sufficient? And Nadia? The answer you seek necessitates cooperation with Deviation, without a doubt. From now, the tale ahead will be exceedingly harsh for you. I can only hope you are prepared to hear the answer you sought. I believe I have sufficiently conveyed my determination. Please, tell me about the branch ingrained within me. Mistiltine. Another name for it is, branch of the world tree. I heard it through Bernhardt's report. You must have witnessed the transformation of a wicked creature into an incarnation during the Battle of Capes, right? That kid at that time. The true nature of the branch commonly referred to as the grace of wings is. It serves as a catalyst for wicked creatures to undergo evolution into an incarnation. Does that mean? You too have become an incarnation through the influence of Gyo. You are a being born from the blood of the incarnation of wings. Your current appearance is a result of the power of the branch. It's possible that the original form was that of a demonic being. No, it's not possible. Even if that statement is true. If the incarnation of wings truly possess power comparable to that of a god. Why would someone use such power on a demonic being, not an incarnation? The power of a branch can also transform an incarnation into a demonic being. I witnessed on the day my homeland, Valkyria, was falling. The incarnation of Valkyria was turned into a demonic being by the. It's incomprehensible. According to what you guys are saying, right now, this fellow is either a follower of Gyo or some kind of demonic being. No matter how you look at it, she is a fool who can't even kill a single bug. That's why she is special. Perhaps she's the closest being to the horizon of the world that Gyo is seeking. The horizon of the world. That's right. Our royal lineage has passed down many myths about the branch for generations. The horizon of the world is a dimensional rift that appears alongside the birth of the world tree. The purpose of the incarnation of wings is to intrude into the realm of gods through the dimensional rift. That's why Gyo is still creating an existence that will become a sapling of the world tree. However, the power of the branch is so formidable that ordinary beings cannot withstand it. Of beings capable of handling the power of the branch with stability, are few in numbers. From here on is the main point. We are here to investigate the branch that Gyo possess. With all your help, we plan to subdue the royal family's guardian who has been turned into a demonic being. RD Army Commander AUL. TH Army Commander Rupa. I order the 2 military commanders to march towards the land of Pasa. As an advance force, you must build a frontline base for our troops. Our goal is to annihilate the evil spirits that have taken over the land of Pasa. I wish you all good luck. 3 days ago, this is a Valkyria secret fortress located in the northeastern part of the continent. This fortress contains 500 of the Queen's elite soldiers and a small number of mercenaries under Bernhard. Thousands of civilians remain under their protection. The commanders are also all incarnations with great power. The Leviathan can be considered the most powerful organization among the Wing's resistance forces. Now that Ananta has been defeated in Caves, they will be very helpful in reorganizing our forces. From the Leviathan's contact to the Queen's meeting, so it was all your plan. Yes, it was unexpected that Nadia didn't leave. In any case, the fact that we have a strong ally remains unchanged. Ananta's power is a double-edged weapon. While it is possible to take away the power and authority by devouring evil spirits, if he doesn't constantly consume evil spirits, he will lose his mind and turn into a monster. Rather, who on earth is that person? Like me, she is a Blackfoot member of the Rabbit-Foot family. Ananta's rampage is prevented by the power of hypnosis, but ultimately, it is a temporary solution. We need to hunt down the evil spirit as quickly as possible and put the curse to rest. So, this is what happened. Nadia, wouldn't you like to do business with us? Business. Please help Ananta and help subdue the incarnation of Wings. In return, Rabbit's Foot will promise to protect Nadia's personal safety. Nadia is the owner of the branch the incarnation of Wings is looking for. That guy will definitely reveal himself to Nadia at some point. I will refuse. All I want is just no more seeing someone being sacrificed. I just don't want to just watch helplessly. To protect innocent people who would be sacrificed. Rabbit Foot, I will cooperate with you. Oh. This isn't a deal or anything. Great. The negotiation has been concluded. Now, let me tell you about our future plans. Queen Lajursa will use Ananta's power to conquer the old capital of Valkyria. They must have begun preparations to recapture Folkbang, a cursed land that destroys even death. The ruler of the place called the land of Pasa. Alicorn, the incarnation of divinity. Yes, he is a sacred unicorn, one of the original 6 incarnations. He was a servant of the divine god who protected Valkyria. According to the Queen's testimony, it is said that the Alicorn was transformed into an evil god immediately after encountering the incarnation of Wings. 9 times out of 10. The power of the branches is probably related. In short, you are saying they want revenge on the beast that destroyed their kingdom. Kill the evil spirit and obtain information about the branch. It's a simple request that even a fool would understand. Hey, trash information. Guide me to the next hunting ground right now. Oh, my, you also have an impatient personality. An alliance of 2 Leviathan commanders. Coordinates of the Folkbang checked. You can depart at any time. Come on, ladies. Let's run wild. Everyone, don't die. It's still too early to go to Valhalla. Ha! Are you excited, Ananta? Of course. I feel like I can kill anyone. All. Down there. Epona Danshioshten. This mission. I think it will be more fun than I thought. This land. It seems light doesn't enter here. Owl, Rupa. From now on, I will explain the overview on the joint operation between the 3rd and 4th Division. The Folkwang, excluding the closely connecting northern coastline, are predominantly composed of grassland. Folkwang Kingdom of Valkurja, Vigrid, Ironwood Mountain of Edda. It was because it was originally established as a realm for all icons and spiritual beings. In the past, Valkyria could prepare for invasions with their help, but now, it's just a formidable army of calamity that has filled the land with death. Establishing a stronghold to break through is our top priority. You two will take the lead as pioneers for establishing the frontline base. Is it really necessary to build a stronghold? You can just utilize the abilities of Whitefoot, incarnation of Rabbit. If there are flaws in the plan, it will be up to Whitefoot's abilities. It would be great if we could move directly to Royal Road, but Ironwood Mountain of Edda, Whitefoot's ability can only move us to the safest location from the destination point. The current accessible area for Vanguard is only the forest region located south of the Royal Road. Going beyond is impossible unless a separate safe zone is established. It's a perilous mission that demands being several kilometers away from the Royal Road to ensure safety. To prepare for this, there is a plan to deploy Ananta and Nadia as allies of the coalition. Forces. No need to worry, Lagartha. Just me and Owl are sufficient for this. This is an order as your Queen, 4th Division Commander Rupa. 1 week after the mission commences. Complete the rendezvous with Ananta's group in the main base. Also, don't die. Well then, Ruby, please. Okay. And I. Consider ta. TSK. Aren't you too obvious in expressing your displeasure, Rupa? We will soon be entering the forest, so catch your breath a bit. Anyways, from now on, we will be comrades who will fight together. That infuriates me. Comrades. That's a disrespectful term for those who departed. Someone you trust with your life at any time and in any situation. That's what a true comrade is. I can't acknowledge such an unidentified fellow. Rupa. Hey. It seems like after just swinging once, he lost his spirit. He is weaker than expected, beyond my expectations. It's impressive that our ally, who can't even move a muscle without a guardian, is. State your business. Lagartha seems to be interested in the power you possess, but I have a different opinion. Even when you defeated a calamity a while ago, did you restrain your power due to fear of going berserk? Really? What's going on? He is like a time bomb that could explode at any time. Hey, you. You were told to state your business. It means don't blabber any further, you son of a bitch. Take your gang and just disappear somewhere. I will make sure to spread the word that you ran away in fear to Lagartha. If you refuse, I will tear you apart right here and now. Do you want to hear my answer? Fuck off before I kill you. Let's all stop at this point. This place. F. Ugh. Ananta, you also stop this now please. Are you telling me to avoid a fight that has come my way? Anything beyond this point? You're going to cross the line. Kaya. Rupa. Only bring 10 members with you. We are pursuing them. Come Schland Yggdrasil. Tutates. Everyone, prepare for battle. They are coming in hordes. Hold your tongue. Damn. Q. Ha. Ha. Shit. Did you come to your senses? You're a lucky fellow. You. That appearance. Do you remember getting into the snake's mouth? As you can see, we somehow managed to escape. This guy, could it be that he really protected me? Regeneration is slow. I won't be able to move for a while. Isn't it toxic? It seems to be close to acidic liquid. What are you idly analyzing and getting absorbed into? How much time has passed? My comrades. Why? What are you doing? Keep your mouth shut. The surrounding area is completely surrounded. Is this the territory of those snakes? More importantly, what is this sense of unease? A demon? No, could it be a spirit of some kind? Do you intend to fight? No. As you said, right now, I cannot fully control the curse. Drawing a strong power without Blackfoot might lead to an uncontrollable rampage. However, I have no intention of quietly being devoured by them. There are two options. First, endure the damage and confront the enemy. Second, avoid the battle and join with the allies. The decision is up to you. Third, break through the surrounding forces and head to the initial destination to leave the forest. You can tell by the smell. Right now, an enormous number of snakes are hunting their prey. If we confront them in a group, we will be surrounded in no time. Even if we join forces with reinforcement, it will only provoke unnecessary sacrifices. Is there any viable option? I don't like it, but, come on, lean on me. What? What do you mean by this? No time for words, just do it. Hold on tight so you don't fall. Of. BB. Cat. We almost shook them off. We are about to leave the forest. Just hold on a little longer. With this, the level of danger they face might decrease a bit. Wait a minute. Someone is there. That's. I apologize, but no one is allowed to pass through here. Gather. Fast. Can we evade? F. Shit. Arg. With this, the debt is settled. Are you protecting your partner? Feudal action. OL. Do you want to be beaten to death? Silent strike. Heavy lance. Hugh. It seems there are no significant damages. Nadia. Something is strange. These monsters weren't initially planning to attack us. No. It's more like they are trying to escape from predators. Is it related to that giant serpent that swallowed those two? You two, there's no time for this kind of discussion. As of now, we need to find Ananta as soon as possible, before the situation becomes something I can't handle. TSK. Didn't I tell you it was a pointless endeavor? It's extreme venom possessed by my clone. Even demonic beings succumb to demise in an instant. If you can't quickly entrust recovery to a healer, that incarnation will die. Wait here. After stripping off the skin of that lizard. Stop. No. I will take you to Blackfoot. The sinister aura of curse that clings to flesh. Are you the one who was in Behiran's report? Gather. The name of this old bone is Eason. Incarnation of credulity. Enemy of our wings. Fast. Ugh. He. But. It's not enough to stand against me. Ha. Ha. How? Lagertha. How can you sacrifice your life to fight for others? A comrade is a person you can trust and can entrust your life at any time. Rupa, if it's you, I can entrust my life to you too. Sorry. Lagertha. The promise to come back alive, without fail. I think I won't be able to keep that promise. I couldn't see it. Engraving of sacred blood. Ugh. Heek. Kug. Howl like a beast. Kijog. Quetzalcoatl. I apologize, incarnation of conquest. Hollow the mission to repel the intruders. ManhwaFreak.com Conslates has ended in failure. Where did the prestige that existed until a moment ago go? It seems that the threat of beating me to death was just a bluff. Wrong. I can't withstand the momentum of this curse any longer. The act of unleashing a curse to devour the malevolent spirit known as predation. ManhwaFreak.com Comic Scalation. If you haven't completely subdued the enemy, the curse's energy seeks to engulf everything around it. ManhwaFreak.com to prevent her from meddling as well. I must find a way somehow. Inscription of Sacred Blood Arc. I will leave. The rest to you. Power overflows. A sensation akin to swallowing an unquenchable flame. But it's not enough. I want more. Kill. I will devour it. I will leave. The rest to you. Thank God. Are you awake, Rupa? All this. Ugh. Don't overexert yourself, you are still injured. If the antidote had been slightly delayed, it would have been irreversible. It was fortunate that Ananta brought you without delay. It almost turned into a big problem. That guy. That idiot. Are you okay now? Rather than expressing gratitude to your life's savior, you're calling me an idiot instead. How audacious. You really can't stop. You. Your body. Instead of worrying about my body, take care of your own. Stop thinking about doing foolish things and stay still. Don't incur any more debt to me from now on. Even if you say that. Rupa will recover quickly if she takes a rest for a while. She has been a robust fellow, in terms of body. Thank you, Ananta. I express gratitude on behalf of my comrades. Ha. You fought a person who seemed to be under Gyoyo's command. He was an old man called Ishin. He possessed the ability to summon the snakes from his shadow. The snakes, being mindless clones, could only perform simple actions. Judging by the fact that there were no hunted corpses nearby, it seems their purpose was to drive away the intruders rather than killing them. Speculatively, they captured intruders heading towards the domain of Pasa, and then it appears they issued a command to return immediately to their master. For what purpose exactly? Well, I don't know either. But, I can still vividly feel that a part of the branch he possessed has taken root inside me. Definitely the curse inside Ananta seems to have stabilized noticeably. Such a significant effect with such a small portion. If you devour the entire branch, I'm curious about what the outcome will be. Seed of Sphirot. Incarnation of Credulity, Ishin. Sphirot. What is that? The Sphirot are elite chosen ones who guard the incarnation of wings. It's a title bestowed upon the 10 most powerful individuals endowed with the power of the branch and the top-tier warriors known as the 5 disciples. Collectively, they are known as the 5 chief aides who oversee each disciple. The information that Ishin has revealed himself implies that someone among Gyoyo's 5 disciples might also appear. The power held by the top disciple of Sphirot is akin to an expert causing natural disasters with each move. Ha, ha. You're wearing the expression of a frightened livestock. Have you suffered a blow to your pride, Ishin? There seems to be no way of escaping your disgrace, incarnation of conquest. What was your role? Blocking the passage to the land of Pasa and excluding those who would hinder your conquest. Second seed of Sphirot, incarnation of domination, Gaon. Take the lead. I will crush the enemy. Stand still in that place, incarnation of domination. Ah. Please stop, won't you? Lowly wicked bastard. You seem full of energy, Gaon. Will you listen to my request? I am at your call, incarnation of wings. I cannot refuse your request. Great wings. There was a report of the Queen's movement from Levitian's spy. They are organizing an expenditure force, preparing to set out for the land of Pasa. Is the purpose the incarnation of divinity? She plans to trace the old footsteps I left behind. A failed attempt to bloom using an imperfect form of branches. Dispose of that failed attempt and retrieve the branches. Lord Gyo, if it's this mission, please entrust it to me. This incarnation will personally eradicate those insignificant humans. Do you remember Balzac, Ishin? Are you referring to the expelled primordial seat, number 10? Yes, a human who is cursed by the black dragon Azadhaka. The one who defeated Balzac is now in Levitian. A skilled individual who faced against me an incarnation of wings, yet managed to survive. It would be wise to move alongside incarnation of conquest as a precaution. The guy's name. Gaon, the incarnation of domination, the strongest spear, and Behiran, the strongest shield. Because this man. At the very least, it would be enough if just the Ishin, do you know what this is? That's an imperfect branch that was embedded in the heart of all icon. Compared to what we possess, it's really an inferior product. Well, isn't it going well? With this, it's almost as if I have fulfilled Lord Gyo's command. What are you doing? I told you, didn't I? I will conquer the enemy. The demon that ruled over the land of Pasa. And the formidable army of demons that followed him. How do you think everything is going to turn out? These are the strongest spear and incarnation of wings. If he can survive against them, he must be a formidable enemy. I will be waiting, Ananta. A week later. Preparations are complete. Welcome, Lagartha. I thought I was going to die waiting. I'm glad to see that all members of the vanguard are unharmed. And Ananta and Nadia, you two have also worked hard. Scald Mare. There shouldn't be anyone left behind, right? 50 sisters of the Queen's personal guard, shield maidens. Everyone has gathered. How does it feel to step on the soil of your homeland that has been destroyed? My homeland. Your Majesty, Queen. You are aware of the current situation as reported in advance. A huge pillar of light emerged from the direction of the royal capital a week ago. It must be a phenomenon that occurs when the power of a branch is manifested. The appearance of Sphirot's sixth seat and the manifestation of power of the branch. This is most likely the enemy's trap. The situation has significantly deviated from the previously anticipated scenario. Even if you attempt to use my power in a critical situation, it will take at least 3 days. Still, will you proceed forward? Sisters. We have arrived in the homeland where we were born and raised. We lost our homeland to the incarnation of wings and left years ago. I made the vow before the comrades who had fallen earlier. For the people living with the pain and sorrow of a ruined nation. I will one day return to my homeland and lead the revival of Valkyria for them. When that time comes, I will shout in front of the souls of my fallen compatriots. Your sacrifice was not in vain. It was possible because of the blood and sweat you shed. Righteous compatriots. Brave compatriots. Please fight alongside me. Long live Her Majesty the Queen. Long live Her Majesty, the Queen. Ha! Long live Her Majesty the Queen. The goal is the capital, Folkwang. Sound the trumpet. Advance. Non-combatants, please wait quietly. I wanted to watch Ananta's active moments from the sidelines. This way, we're just guarding the house like watchdogs, sis. It seems you are sad for not being able to participate in the expeditionary force. Of course. Now that Ananta's rampage has stabilized, there's no need for you to step onto the front lines. Regardless of the outcome of the expedition, my abilities are the lifeline for everyone. From the Queen's perspective, there is a paramount need for protection. Well, more precisely, it's not protection, but rather, surveillance. Seems like I'm not gaining much trust, after all. How do you perceive it, sis? Do you believe the Queen's expedition can succeed? Well, the outcome of this expedition doesn't seem to matter much. I only wish for Ananta to become even stronger. Even if everyone else gets annihilated. Oh. Hiss. Everyone, keep advancing. There is concentrated attack on the right flank. Gather together each unit. Shield wall. Ruby. Sweep them away. An absurd woman, indeed. The incarnation of credulity that was present in the report. With my soldiers who have undergone repeated training, we can certainly overcome this. However, even though we have reached the heart of Pasa's territory, why aren't the forces of All Icon and the demonic creatures revealing their presence? Her Majesty, look over there. We have reached the Vigrid surveillance tower. Welcome. You who deny the incarnation of wings. I will witness your miserable end. No, let's refrain from saying plausible words about the end for now. Well, what is about to unfold from now on is just an old man's petty venting of his anger. Jazz. Everyone. Keep defensive formation. Are you All Icon? Everyone, take cover. Become incarnate. Hiss. Arg. Release them. Ugh. Step back, Scald. You must not touch that. This old man won't underestimate you any longer. Now, all icon. Demonstrate the overwhelming difference in power. Claws of ferocity. Seal of sacred blood. Don't worry, all icon. I will personally end your life. As a proper ally should. Kevu Vag. ND Quasar. Ananta. You bastard. O.B. Von Vut. Claws of ferocity chakram. Die. Ugh. Owl. The disgusting wench who stole the old man's right arm. I'll personally carve the flesh off you like no one else. Darn it. Looks like things are getting complicated. Rupa. What? Oh, spirit of the free wind. Grant me the wind's protection that pierces through my enemies. Groups 3 and 4, surround their leaders. All units, charge. Woa. This insignificant. Damn humans. Grouping up. NOK, where did you leave your right arm, you clumsy fool? This fucker. Season of ferocity Gungnir. Huff. At. There's not a single virtuous thing about you. Rather than that. Ananta. Not off of. You're heavily injured. You need to be treated immediately. Pull yourself together, Ananta. Prepare a self-defensive formation. Protect Her Majesty. Arg. Your Majesty. Nadia, hasten Ananta's treatment. To win this battle, we need his power. Fragarak Alov. It's sad, all icon. The image of you I once admired is nowhere to be found. How did you become so ugly? Friend. Let me end you with my own hands at least. Princess. That place is too dangerous. Hurry, let's get down. Ha ha ha. You're still a scaredy cat, Mare. Princess Lagertha. All icon, what do you do by climbing up to such a dangerous place? It's unnecessary worry, Alicorn. Why should I fear heights when I stand above the people? Moreover, there's always, by my side, right. Of course, I'm here. So that you can grow into a magnificent queen. I will protect the princess by my side forever. Princess Lagertha. Why do you look like this? Is this me? Has his consciousness returned? Do you recognize me, Alicorn? Snap out of it. Your eye. It's dazzling. Become incarnate. Kug. Jin. Kiig. Your Majesty. The damage will only escalate uncontrollably like this. It would be wise to quickly retreat and attend to the injured. No. I just panicked and lost control. Alicorn has already reached his limit. We must gather our strength, Nadia. We must deal a final blow to him right now. If you don't want to become a pile of ashes. Ananta. That appearance. Flame spirit. It's the same protection as that of Mare's spirit. Kiig. Kiig. Heaven engulfing blazing orb. Quasar. Keek. Kiig. Even though we're both victims of that winged bastard. A coward who cowers in fear. How long do you intend to cling to life? Cling to life. For what purpose? Yggdrasil. By the command of Queen Lager the Einhanger of Valkyria. My friend now, please rest in peace. The light is so dazzling. I wanted to stay by your side. Farewell, my queen. Ruby, you. What was that power from a little while ago? My condolences. Honoring the deceased is normal. However, I have no room to shed tears. Woa. We must move forward. So that their deaths will not be in vain. You little rascal. How much blood do you think has been shed because of you? Don't think about dying in peace. You think I'm joking? Ugh. It would have been better if you had quietly died on the stage I prepared. Rupa. It's not over yet. Enemy coming from the Royal Road direction. The investigator was talking about Gyo's loyal follower. Spherote. What is that? Spherote are the carefully chosen elites guarding the incarnations of wings. It is a title bestowed only upon the most powerful 10, endowed with the power of the branches. The top-tier warriors are known as the 5 Great Followers, and collectively referring to the 5 Great Thrones, each overseeing a respective follower. The revelation that Ishin has shown himself implies that someone among Gyo's 5 chief followers might. Does that mean he is skilled enough to be on par with that guy? Save me the trouble of searching. I guess you're an Unta. Come on. I will trample you. This bastard. This guy. His physical strength is abnormal. He seems to have an absurd regenerative ability. Pangolin. Great mountain collapsing first. Ruby. Ananta's current state clearly surpassed the domain of an incarnation. Yggdrasil. Is he dead? What a monster. What the hell happened to your body? Ananta. Kaig. Ruby. You've worked hard. Step back now. Kaig. From now on, I will fight him. You are the enemy. I won't speak of victory until I've brought you down beneath my feet. Stop thinking. I just need to defeat the enemy in front of me. Pangolin. Meteor strike. Not even a scratch. Seeing Ananta's true nature with my own eyes. Truly an immortal being. Transcendent regenerative power fueled by the power of a curse. Coupled with indomitable mental strength that fears no wounds. Ananta's destructive form is a form that shows his fighting spirit and willpower. So I can tell. Its very nature is like that of a being clad in full plate armor that cannot be defeated with the power of curse alone. We must find a way and hurry up. Your Majesty. Really? The iron fortress that never crumbles. Any fortress, no matter how impregnable it is, has its weakness. Ananta. You're safe. You guys. That guy. No. Gayan. Are you just going to watch? The second round begins now. You damn scaly bastard. That's the power of predation. To think you've absorbed Ishin's power too. Pangolin. Big wheel. Take the survivors and get the hell out of here. Arg. Kneel down. No. Gather. Why are you getting distracted? In a life and death battle, never take your eyes off even for a moment. The person chosen by the heavens. Such unpleasant memories. So weak. Where on earth can I find a formidable opponent? Oh. Are you that notorious menace in the area? I am Sphirot's second seat, Kaiman, the incarnation of destruction. With the wings of greatness. Foolish. Mountain-crushing fist. Oh, did I kill him? He gave the order to bring him in alive. Growling. Small fry. Are you trying to start something? I see that you're lazing around as always. I never thought I would end up being the one caught. Surprising. To take away my loyal servant's branch and not receive a single injury. Are you the Great Wing? Yes, brother. What is your name? Gaon. Gaon. The one chosen by the heavens. Mountain-crushing fist. He was powerful. For the first time in my life, I fought a formidable opponent worthy of my acknowledgement. I will defeat an absolutely strong opponent solely with my own strength. That is the meaning bestowed upon my life from the heavens. I am indeed the pinnacle of an incarnation. I like it, Gaon. The pinnacle of the world you must surpass is right in front of you. I'm Gyo, the incarnation of wings. The one chosen by the heavens. This guy. He is the one. The opponent I must overcome at the cost of everything. Let there be light. Surrender and serve me, Gaon. If you do so, you will be able to witness it by my side. The horizon of the world unfolding with the call of the heavens. Is there a loser without a single wound? I haven't lost to you yet. Etch the defeat onto that flesh of yours. Let there be light. Arg. Carve today's wound onto your soul. You will undoubtedly grow into the greatest tree. May your desire to conquer me reach the horizon of the world. It was evident from our first encounter. The way you evade the attack on your wounded left eye. There's no doubt about it. These are hints to defeat that guy. You will be annihilated. The physical wounds are piercing the soul, screaming in agony. An ironclad body that does not suffer wounds. That was my pride. This is the original power of the branch you possess. The ability that I have considered shameful until now. After killing you with this power, I will challenge the wings again. Ananta. An adversary like myself, standing against the mighty wings. Come forth. There is only one who can challenge the pinnacle of the world. Who cares? Are you going to make a fuss over a tiny scratch? Facing the enemy without even being prepared for your whole body to shatter into pieces. You are nothing but a stepping stone for me to hunt down the scum. I am the one who will take down Gyo. Arg. No use. It seems impossible with just this much after all. Then. Quetzalcoatl. You and I are conquerors and predators. Defeating numerous mighty foes. I, who have overcome the enemy's cunning and skill, without regard for one's own life. Mal, you, who have devoured enemies with your own strength and preyed upon them. We are kindred spirits that can never coexist. Hurry up, Rupa. The survivor's refuge has been completed. All that's left is... I can feel it. The branch embedded within me resonates with Alicorn's branch. These branches hold immense power that transforms their possessors. If one cannot withstand the power, they go on a rampage, consumed by their own strength. Due to its imperfections, maintaining its form has already reached its limits. But Alicorn's branch still holds more than enough power within. If I can unleash all the remaining power. No. I will definitely make it happen. The ultimate spear that can pierce through any shield. Alicorn. To protect those you loved. Do. Please lend me your strength. Andrasta. What is this energy? Are you turning a blind eye again? Arg. Are you saying you'll try even if it means losing everything? Even if my body is torn and tattered? I won't die. Your trump card turns out to be futile. What a pity. I finally found a worthy opponent worthy of unleashing all my power upon. To think it would be so anticlimactic like this. Ananta. The defeated. Learn to blend with wounds. It's your victory. Ananta. Kakik. Dying without being able to fulfill your wish. What's so good about it? Whether it's enjoyable or not. You are enduring the ember of a curse. Eventually growing into a massive flame. Someday that flame will devour even the greatest wings. Even if I become a part of the curse within you. I will be able to bring that scoundrel down from the sky. Devour me with joy in heart. Is that all you have to say? Let's meet again in hell someday. Incarnation of vengeance. I'm so tired right now. Get lost. Foolish mortal. After a pathetic struggle, you manage to grasp a bit of strength in your hands. You haven't forgotten the pact we made that day. Nothing has changed. Even your curse is ultimately just a tool for me. If I could have killed Gyo with my hands from the beginning, my life would not have mattered much, after all. You quietly wait, pouring out resentment that doesn't reach me. I'll be waiting. Who is it? It's warm. Set it on fire. Ananta. You're awake. How much time has passed? It's been half a day since you defeated the enemy. We have finished attending to the wounded and are currently holding a joint funeral for the casualties. Unfortunately, those who survived are a little less than half. But to come out alive after a fierce battle is still quite remarkable. If it weren't for your efforts and everyone's sacrifices, we could have never achieved victory. More importantly, the cursed aura enveloping you. You have become much more powerful. With the power you possess now, no matter how powerful those incarnations are, victory is not guaranteed for them. Let's put that discussion aside for now. There are more pressing matters right now. Get out of here now. Arg. I admit it. You are strong. Strong enough to witness the full power of the spirits. Be crushed. That was what crushed my attack. Please let him be alone with Ruby for a while. Did he say anything else? Nothing. Sister. Please wait for me until then. I'll return with Gyo's heart and dedicate it to you. Sin now. The day my sister died. The death of my sister and the villagers. I wanted to believe it wasn't my fault. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to stay sane. Since that day, I filled my heart with anger towards Gyo. I've been suppressing every emotion inside me, except my thirst for revenge against him. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to bear it. I hate all the incarnations of this world, including Gyo. Why did my sister have to die and not me? I've been fighting to find the answer. Gyo. Ajita Hado. They're all the same. Wielding power according to my own desires and standards. It was all to take revenge on the abominable incarnations. Ruby, you're also an incarnation, right? I'm sorry, Ananta. I'm really sorry. I've been hiding it until now. I didn't want to be hated by you. When Alicorn's branch came to dwell in me, something got mixed up in my head. A memory. No, it was something he never wanted to forget. I've been caught up in the past. There's something I wanted to tell you, Ruby. I'm sorry and thank you. I had forgotten that I was with my family all this time. Wah. Ruby is Ananta's family. The more powerful the branch of an incarnation is, the more vivid are the emotions within it. Alicorn's branches contain sorrow and regret. His precious memories with the queen. And on his branch, there was nothing but an endlessly burning desire for revenge. He was like me. He became a beast that cried out in the spirit of battle, to fill the huge hole in his heart. Ananta, are you sad? Don't be sad. I am your family. I don't want you to be sad. Just wait, Ruby. For the moment when I avenge my sister. When this fight is over. Let's go see my sister together. Whitefoot. What's going on? A dispatch ordering the joining of reserve troops has not yet been issued. Forgive my rudeness, Your Majesty, but it's a situation where they're fiercely vying for the top spot. Where is Ananta now? Whitefoot. What kind of profanity is this? The warrior's funeral is not yet over. This is a matter related to the Levitain stronghold. My power can only move to the safest location at the destination. The safety of areas where spatial movement is possible can be constantly monitored. My sister is so timid, so even her power reflects her personality. Why do you think the fortress is not safe? The sole criterion by which my power judges my safety is one. As someone completely devoid of combat abilities, does the threat to my life have any impact? There's a high possibility that Levitain's secret fortress is now being invaded by enemies. A very long time ago, when nothing existed in the world, there was a massive wave that shook the universe. Space-time expanded endlessly, unfolding the horizon of the world. And among them were beings born. The divine beings who govern blessing and life, the sacred gods. The divine beings who govern curse and death, the demonic gods. The gods of magic who govern miracles and laws. The gods of sorcery who govern cycles and harmony. The gods of warriors who govern war and strife. The gods of machinery who govern creation and destruction. They are indeed the 6 absolute gods. Eventually, starting from the blue planet where we live, the gods began to create countless lives, including humans. The gods deemed it necessary to have prophets to ensure the coexistence of life on their behalf and bestowed upon 5 beings the divine revelations containing their powers, referring to them as the first incarnation. You have a question, Grand Master. The first incarnations are all known to be 6. That's a good question. Unlike other gods who bestowed divine revelations upon powerful beings, the gods of machinery are said to have created their own representatives, a flawless being modeled after the appearance of humans. He is known as the incarnation of machinery. The first incarnations each set out to find their own lands to dwell in, coexisting with humanity as companions for a long time. However, such peace did not last long. That was due to the emergence of the incarnation of wings. The incarnation of wings, who seized the divine revelations and exterminated the first incarnations. Afterward, he mercilessly slaughtered those who opposed him. That's why Deviation is preparing for battle under the command of the Queen to defeat the wicked avatar of wings. But Grandmaster, what if something happens to the Queen while she's on her expedition? Don't worry about it. Bernhard. Hi. The incarnation and warriors following Her Majesty are all elite forces. Queen Lagertha, being a valiant warrior herself, will surely return safely from the expedition. I'm not sure if I'm interrupting the children's lessons. No, not at all. Thank you for taking the time amidst your busy schedule. Then Raclette must be very strong like Bernhard since he's also an incarnation. Really? Raclette is still young and doesn't yet know her own powers. As you say, she might become an incarnation surpassing me someday. Indeed. I've always been curious, how could a young child like her become an incarnation? Don't incarnations also marry and have offspring? Moreover, the power of incarnation is often inherited by their descendants. Surely she also received power from her parent incarnation. Then. If I were Bernhard's child, I could have become an incarnation too. Then I want to become Owl's child. I like Rupa. What's this? That's. This is an invasion alarm. An enemy invasion. Arg. Is that the entrance to the fortress? Okay. It'll be worth capturing. Monsi. Sphero 10th seat, I'm ready. The incarnation of valor. Monsi. Prince Bernhard. What the hell is going on? The Queen is absent precisely at this time. Blizzard. Go, Monsi. Bernhard Duke. If we continue like this, prepare for impact. Manhwa's back. Deviation Second Commander, Chorus Calator, the incarnation of. You claim to take the lead, but then step back instead. You're a coward, Monsi. What if I step up myself? Would that be okay? Unfair and unjust words. You're too stubborn. It's impossible to stop my charge with the power of a mere mortal. Surely, it's due to a special ability. With my ability to increase the mass of my body, I'll crush you into minced meat. No. Go. Tarkhan. He doesn't possess any abilities whatsoever. He is the embodiment of pure determination, the one favored by the god of war. He is the strongest commander of Deviation. You showed up just in time, Tarkhan. Are you prepared to face him yourself? Of course. That is the divine artifact of the tribe guarding the northern ice wall. The incarnation of frigidity. It is my destiny to defeat this creature. The frozen land of the northern ice wall. Despite its harsh environment, it has been free from war and invasion for many years. It's said to be a paradise on Earth where humans and incarnations coexist. One day, a stranger set foot in paradise. A warrior who gained fame on the battlefield of the continent, stacking countless victories. The divine incarnation of valor, Bernhard. Those who had not experienced war all feared him, but only one person pitied him and welcomed him to paradise. The incarnation of snow, Tosca. I, who knew nothing but fighting, was saved by her care. And naturally, we fell in love with each other. Amidst everyone's blessings, we tied the knot, and before long, he was born. We thought we would live happily for a long time. I heard that she was filled with regret and sorrow, worrying about the future of a child who would be rejected by people. But before me, a savior appeared. The incarnation of great wings. I was foolish. Deceived by the promise that he could save my child, I didn't consider what consequences that choice would bring. I don't even know how many years it's been. It's been a long time, Bernhard. No, biologically, you gave birth to me. Is it right to call you father? Ah. Then from now on, I should also call this leather mother. Don't insult Tosca. My wife. This is disappointing. Is this what they call a divine incarnation of valor? Blizzard. Ugh. Gale. Can I be proud? I, who was once a mere monster, became strong because I received the power of you and Tosca. Don't worry, Tarkan. Because I won't fall until this battle is over. Well, fighting against him might be more fun than fighting you now. But the mission comes first. Arg. Someone. Someone. He. The incarnation of radiance, Mantia. God, please. The incarnation of silence, Barakra. This sweet pomegranate scent. I never get tired of it, no matter how many times I eat it. Shall we dance even more splendidly? Until everything is dyed in bright red pomegranate. Please hurry. Levitian fortress, innermost shelter. Everyone, please be careful and follow me. He. Ahahaha. Was your invasion a diversion from the very beginning? Bingo. Blizzard. Crystal Palace. TSK. It's useless, right? Crystal Palace is the strongest barrier magic technique in the Blizzard. If you want to escape, you have no choice but to defeat me. This place is the land of Requiem, honoring leader Gaon. I won't let anyone leave alive. Tosca. This is truly our karma. Ha ha ha. You seem quite anxious. You probably want to defeat me as soon as possible, right? But that's going to be difficult. I have the power of the two incarnations and the power of the branches. Will you be able to endure this combination? If things continue like this, no one will be able to protect anyone. Shall we test it once? Try me. What's this? Why did I feel scared? This is Commander Tarkan. Levitian's 1st Brigade Commander, Bernhard. Levitian's 1st and 2nd Brigade Commanders. It's noisy, so leave it at that. See, you've been unable to open just one door so far. You're truly useless, all of you. Instead of that, can you get rid of those intruders? If those things come even a bit closer to me, I might get annoyed, don't you know that? As ordered. Hee 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 hee. Hee hee. You are the last humans alive in this fortress. Can you hear it? The dying breaths of warriors who are being sacrificed just to save you. This wall. Ah. How long do you think it'll protect you? If I set my mind to it, it's not even a problem to annihilate all of you. You know it well, right? To you pitiful ones, I'll give one last chance. Those little kids over there. Offer their hearts to me. If you do that, I'll spare the rest of the humans. Everyone, come to your senses. Don't harm the children. Don't be swayed and deceived by that monster's words. You won't even be able to touch a single strand of the children's hair. TSK. Sigh. This is annoying. My enthusiasm has faded. Everyone will die. Mother, ah. Cheese. Hee hee. It seems like there will be something fun. Hee hee. Are you awakening your powers in the midst of a life crisis? Or is it to protect your precious people? Why are you so despairing? The feeble, all-out effort of a weakling. I have one too, kid. The most precious existence in this world. The noblest and most precious person in all of creation. Even at this moment, my mind is filled with that person. I won't allow anything other than myself to occupy his heart, not even for a single moment. You know. Do you know what this feeling is called? It's love. Ugh. Ha. Aw. What are you trying to do right now? I thought you might have some talent for playing with me. Raclette. Light. Are you okay? Did you hurt anywhere? Raclette. Is that it? You're making it look like some cheesy melodrama. Could you please stop ruining my entertainment? Kaya. It's just an insignificant old woman. Ha. I hate you. This kid. You. Has it awakened as a demon or as an evil spirit? I hate you. Melt away. Kaya. Ms. Kishalga. Melt away. You damned brat. I will never forgive you. Even if I grind you up and drink you, it won't satisfy me. Useless bunch, every single one of you. Can't even properly fulfill a supporting role as my assistant. What is this? Disgusting bastards. The queen has been kidnapped. Were you very scared? You must have been terribly frightened and trembling. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I won't let anyone hurt you. So please regain your true self. So you can return to your precious people. Ugh. Woa. Raclette. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. So annoying. I heard that you have vacated the base along with your elites. But where did all these come from? Now it doesn't really matter anymore. I'll strip off your skin while you're still alive and scatter your entrails. It must be you. The mastermind behind this dreadful massacre. Ha. Then what are you going to do? What? Is this DJVU? It's the same as when I was a little kid, a long time ago. The type of malice that only evil spirits exude. Is it hate? Don't look at me like that. What a bitch. Even if the snow melts. How dare you look at me like that? What? Although I lost my memories of the past. I can't think of anyone I've ever killed with my own hands. It's not a DJVU. This familiar aura. Only those at the top of the food chain have. Aura of peak. So please tell me your name. That's impossible. In the lead, Tarkan handles all offense and defense. Bernhard always aims for critical hits and leaves no room for damage. It's unlikely that they'll lose, but you never know. Continuously engaging with these two is not a good strategy. I can't lower my guard. Transform. Ice cap. Sleet of. The basics of combat. I'll take you all down one by one, starting with the weakest. The basic of combat is to never give up. I'll teach you a lesson then. Savvy Bernhard. Tarkan. If you think that this kind of meaningless resistance will work in front of me, you are mistaken. You all can never defeat me. What the hell is this? Are you struggling this much against one enemy? Okay, pathetic. Bernhard. Tarkan. Rupa, Ananta. Are you back? The Queen. More details later. But for now. Reinforcements from the Leviathan. To think you're chatting away while I'm right here. This is so sad. Frost armor. Armor. Stop, Ananta. He is the 10th seed of Sephiroth. He's definitely not an easy opponent. Take it easy, Bernhard. Ananta is stronger than you think. No way. Are you trying to stop me alone? Hey. How long are you going to keep running your mouth? This is ridiculous. What? Ananta. He even defeated the 2nd seed of Sephiroth. That's some incredible power. Are you? Ananta, the incarnation of revenge. Mountain-crushing power. Ha. If there is an emergency, be sure to call me. Lord Behiran. I will arrive before your eyes. Please open the door. Is that? It's him. Guardian of the Wings. Incarnation of Wings. Direct Counselor. The strongest spear Behiran. Ha ha. Ahaha. Ugh. How did that happen? Why? Have you betrayed us, Owl? Ugh. Don't give me that look. I'll make you feel our differences in power. Zoc. Ow. Get behind me. Fragarak, oh this is my undivided attention. Suffer and die. In the waves of my venom. You're struggling in fear and disgrace. Damn it. My corrosive poison had no effect at all. Then. I'll cut you with my own hands. What is this? Ugh. No, no, no. This is ridiculous. She managed to overwhelm me. Is that Nadia's original power? Looks like she won. Haha. Yo, splitting blades. Be paralyzed. Ugh. Ahaha. Ahahaha. Why? Why did you betray us, Owl? I'm sorry, Lagartha. But if the truth will come to light someday, this is impossible. Even now, within you, I can see that anger still resides towards the incarnation of wings. That's why I was able to fool you. In order to distract your eyes that could see through the essence of people. My anger towards the incarnation of wings should not have been a lie. Be quiet, you little queen. If you want to easily subdue the remaining military commanders, it would be best not to hurt the queen. Kishalga. Let's quickly wrap things up. You were the spy that Gyo mentioned. But, how dare you give orders to me? Who do you think this is all about? If you weren't in danger of losing your life, I wouldn't have stepped in. Now that the incarnation of conquest has been lost, the powerful branch is once again. How? It should have pierced her heart. Nadia. Okay, hee. Ah. The owl. What? What is this? Cool. Ayakak. Let there be light. Nice to meet you, sister. I thought I could easily access your inner self now. What is needed to open the horizon of the world is the flowering of branches that feed on the owner's desire. These two are a world of vivid imagery that seeks to change the world into what one wants. Look. The world you dream of is dazzling and beautiful, without a single speck. Won't you lead the change in the world with me? Cernunnos, the incarnation of magic. Cal of Or. What's this place? Just a while ago I was fighting. And my heart was pierced. How come? I'm still alive. Because from the beginning you were neither alive nor dead. Nice to meet you, Nadia. Who are you? I guess you didn't even notice. So that's why you had no hesitation in calling me. Your heart is not beating at all right now. Being controlled by a corpse crow that manipulates the dead like puppets. PH must have been due to the artificial pulsation caused by the power of the branches. I have been watching you for a very long time. I've always wanted to face you like this someday. But I couldn't. Because as long as you take the lead, I will always be just a shadow. Enough with the nonsense. You, who look like me. Who are you? My name is Cernunnos. I am the world's first evil god. In the primordial past, during the age of myths, a single spiritual beast, with the title of incarnation of sorcery, was granted a human form. The great forest of the West, overflowing with the grace of nature. The Druids, the indigenous people of the forest, accepted him as a prophet and revered him. In time, the incarnation was known by the name that means he who has horns and wealth. He was called Cernunnos. A mortal being who, despite their ephemeral nature, seeks beauty through cycles and harmony. Cernunnos prayed for eternal peace with them, without knowing that it was a vain dream. Ethnicity, culture, faith. All aspects of humanity during an age of violence that craved blood and flesh. A world where it was considered natural for people to kill and be killed by others. The 6 incarnations, at times, served as terrifying punishers. At times, they protected humanity as strict arbiters. Then one day, the spark of a massive invasion, which came without warning, engulfed the great forest. The invaders wearing golden armor were The great army of heroes led by the warrior incarnation, Lyoga. The forest tribes united their strength to confront the wave of the massive invasion, and to protect his precious people. Cernunnos also fought desperately against his enemies. Lie. The magnificent end of one chosen by the supreme God. I will engrave your death into my heart. Lyoga. The warrior who was known as the Honorable Lion King. What could possibly be the reason for committing such a horrific massacre? I have no intention of asking for forgiveness from you. For the sake of a greater cause, I am willing to bear the stigma of being a mass murderer. What is it? There was a prophecy. Luna, the incarnation of magic with the power to foresee the future. She foresaw that all life on this land would be annihilated. She prophesied the emergence of an unprecedentedly horrific world. Luna, the very person of the prophecy, had already lost her life while having her divine oracle taken from her. Did you take the lives of innocent, good beings? Merely because of an uncertain prophecy. What guarantee is there that my people won't be the next victims? I have no intention of quietly losing my life. If it comes to that, I'd better take theirs first. Hand over the divine oracle to me quietly. Guardian of the great forest. The great incarnation who respected the weight of all life with dignity, developed a malicious desire to kill lives. In the sight of him, consumed by burning anger and howling, the figure of Cernunnos, the incarnation of sorcery, was nowhere to be found. The world calls us, those granted human form, the incarnations. If so, what about the incarnations who possess malice like humans? What should we call them? Wouldn't it be fitting to call them evil gods? I see, that's impressive. Are you the one mentioned in Lyoga's prophecy? I'm the incarnation of wings. Cernunnos, I will receive the divine treasure you carry. Having abandoned the meaning of cycles and harmony, I will soon descend into a monster consumed by malice, losing all reason. Regret it. You can take it if you want. But there is a condition. That day, I made a contract with the incarnation of wings. If you succeed in collecting all the gods' treasures, grant me a branch as well. I wanted to open the horizon of the world, overlay this land with a surreal realm, and return it to the beautiful primordial world I once loved. If there's one thing I didn't expect, it was your existence that emerged to quell my malice. We are two sides of the same coin, sharing a surreal realm. You are my avatar and another version of myself, originating from me. I always had the same dream. A dream of running away from an unknown monster dwelling within me, even though I was so afraid of its existence until now. For some reason, I thought the monster was sad. The reason you wanted to change the world, even borrowing the power of the branches, was, if I really came from you, I also have a responsibility to carry that burden. Therefore, I will stand against your malice and protect what must be protected. The countless people of this land. If you have the power to do so, it would be good for you to enforce your will. But what stands before you is one of the 6 most powerful incarnations in history. The ice wall is collapsing. Everyone evacuate quickly. There has never been a thing that this fist could not crush. So this is the first time. I'm experiencing it once again while facing the same enemy. You always look down on me as if you were a being above the heavens. A person who was not even a threat to me and the incarnation of wings. Yet, this man is becoming a dragon. Please state your name. Did you just ask for my name? Ananta. The descendant of the black dragon and the survivor. Who's devouring all the evil gods of the world and the one who will kill the incarnation of wings. Why was I born into this world? Why am I so different from you? Someone tell me. Please tell me the answer. The power of destruction that completely destroys even space. The answer you are looking for is already in that fist. Divine power is the manifestation of one's subconscious desires. Birds break eggs to be born. For a bird, an egg is like a world. If you want to find out why you were born into this world, you must first destroy the world that obstructs your will. I will guide you to the answer. Be herein. From this moment on, you will be the strongest spear protecting me and the evil sword of calamity, the true fist of justice. Ananta. Jigak. I will destroy everything. He countered my strongest spear. Is he donning himself with the strongest shield? Ananta. Are you overpowering him? Lupa. Where is Her Majesty, the Queen? She's safe, right? No need to worry. Lagertha is now inside the fortress with Owl and Nadia. Owl. We need to find Queen Lagertha right now. Hurry up, Tarkan. Ananta. Lend it to me. Jigak. So that I can help Ananta. Lend me your strength. After devouring the incarnation of conquest, he has gained his now super physical strength. The true power of the incarnation of conquest. An iron-blooded body that cannot be hurt. A battle between spears and shields to decide who is truly the strongest. This is truly a contradiction. Remember it well. Ananta. That is the name of the man who will defeat you. Down the rabbit hole. This technique is like a last resort for us, in case me and Blackfoot are in danger. At the cost of permanently losing a power, you can teleport to up to 2 locations, without any limits to the distance. It's like an emergency escape. However, the number of people a rabbit hole can accommodate, is limited to 3 people. The maximum number of people that can be mobilized through this is 6 people. As there is no choice but to minimize the power, please choose the elites that you'll accompany carefully. I've decided. The entry point is the entrance to the fortress and the deepest shelter. In addition to protecting the people, secure an escape route out of the fortress. The inner attack group will be me, Owl, and Nadia. This is a group to repel enemies who have infiltrated the fortress and treat the wounded. The external entry team will consist of Ananta and Lupa. Ruby. Jeez. The enemy must have invested all the major forces to break through the defenses at the entrance to the fortress. I think Ruby's power will definitely be needed in this battle. Which is going to be the ultimate battle. I asked the remaining 2 to help in treating the injured. Alright. It's going to be a tough fight. Everyone, make up your mind. If this is the case, then recovery will be impossible. It doesn't matter. On the contrary, I am very satisfied with the results that exceeded my expectations. In a series of fierce battles, that man gained a power far beyond our expectations. Let's get ready to go back to our big sister, Blackfoot. Our wishes. The day when we can reach the moon is approaching. The wind is speaking. It says that you guys have some ulterior motives. I didn't know there was an elementalist under the Queen's wing. Did the wind say that? It seems like you guys are really upset that you can't be by the Queen's side. I won't deny it. However, the Queen's judgment wasn't wrong. Because that was definitely a divine beast. What? Or it refers to a being that is both a spirit and a mystical creature. A spirit that creates its own body and transforms into a spirit is called a spirit beast. The being who was reborn from a divine beast to an incarnation is said to have potential comparable to the first 6 incarnations. Fusion with Ruby. And that too in a different form than mine. Please watch over me, Ananta. I'll turn him into ashes. Crimson Flame Imprint. However, among the absolute gods, the divine beast born from the demonic god is called by a separate title. As far as I know, there is only one such monster in this world. The final wall that protects the incarnation of wings. Demon Beast Behiran. Is this his full power? A warrior like you. Why are you following a guy like Gyo? The reason is, I forgot it since it's been a long time. Nevertheless, if you want to find the answer, look beyond this fist that will destroy everything. Would you like to see, you or me, who will kill the other first? The final pieces for the world's horizon have all been gathered. Let's go back, Behiran, to our pantheon. Is that Nadia? What's going on? It's just a bit difficult. Because of her strong willpower. But soon, even her fragile heart will be broken and blend within me. Nadia. Why? What happened? What kind of trick did you pull? Guess it doesn't matter. Ayakak. The aura of Ajitahaka. Who are you? Ananta. He's a foolish person who's obsessed with petty revenge. I never thought he would be this annoying. Do you want to kill me? You dream of achieving the impossible. That won't happen even if the whole world turns upside down. Let there be radiance. Cursed mortal. Surrender to your anger and cry endlessly. Don't run your mouth carelessly. My anger is rising to the top of my head. Right now, all I can think of is killing you. It's quite amusing to see the fledgling, who once crawled in fear, act so boldly now. This land, that's so barren and desolate, is nothing but a grey wasteland. It's fitting for a master whose mental realm is forged by the desire to burn everything to ashes. Even though there are others whom you should truly be baring your fangs at. What? You're currently facing a powerful enemy who's different from the ones you've encountered before. The you in reality is consumed by a curse and is in a state of rampage. Your enemy is a sworn foe to the death. It is the incarnation of wings. Back to where he is immediately. Impossible. Do I look like I'm asking you? Have you become intoxicated by the power of the curse and become arrogant? Know your place, you foolish one. With nothing but an empty shell of a power that is merely an imitation. The day where your teeth reach the incarnation of wings will never come. Courage without power is nothing but arrogance. Is there anything more unsightly than the bravado of the weak? Then what? What are you going to do about me? If I can't defeat him even if I use everything I have? How can I achieve my revenge? Rise above being weak. The power of my rampaging divine ability, as a malevolent god, still resides within your body. That power can transform an ordinary human body into a devourer known as the incarnation of revenge, capable of unleashing demonic power at will. A being with a body rivaling that of a deity. Indeed, it is no different from an abomination. You must have seen it too, right? The branches of that creature made of the divine treasures. They are a catalyst of evolution, capable of turning even an abomination into a divine incarnation. This is the contract I offer you. Take the branch and be reborn as a true incarnation. When that day comes, I will take on a new body. Then, I can escape from this conceptual world. The power of the branch and the curse of the evil spirit. I will regain my original power and take revenge on your behalf. Descendant of the Black Dragon, do you accept the contract? I accept it. But revenge is only mine. I won't hand that over to anyone. Execute the contract. After I achieve my revenge, I will hand over this body to you as much as you want. Okay. Let's see you struggle as much as you can. The clouds of death and disaster will lead you. Let there be a flash. I don't intend to be a burden. I shall join you as well, wings. Af. Yggdrasil. Nematona ge let there be light. Looks like the physical assimilation is going on smoothly, Cernanos. Of course, however. Your power remains as formidable as ever. A mere wave of my hand would have been sufficient. Incarnation of wings. You too shall be cursed. Ananta, can you hear my voice? Answer me. Gek. Foolish and vile spectre of the ancient race. Is scorching my pure white wings the extent of your curse? Subdue it. Be herein. Ugh. Geek. Gek. Lie. I will protect you. Again and again. Every time Ananta collapses from exhaustion. Ruby. Will always protect Ananta. Ruby. El Ananta, the incarnation of vengeance. A human whom I have been watching from Nadia's inner world. This man too is just a victim to the sorrow of losing someone precious. Even though we are enemies, it would be generous for the victor to let him go without pain. Wings. Impossible. Did it reach me? The curse of Ajitahaka. You. Does this mean you have become immortal? Ananta. Hack. I am reporting the situation of the battle at the Levitian fortress. The attack on the Levitian fortress by the incarnation of wings was done on the day of the event. The incarnation of vengeance entered into another clash with the incarnation of wings. As soon as we confirm the results of this fight, we'll be on our way back to the headquarters. How dare you? Who do you think you're looking down on? Restrain yourself. That power is a demonic curse that turns the target into a monster. If you wait too long, you will eventually be swallowed up and there will be no turning back. Just like that man. Now is the time to step aside. Be herein. With the fulfillment of our longed-for goals so close, there's no time to waste in a place like this. I'm going back. Open the gate. Af. Ajahaka. Even for you, to the point of taking someone else's body. Af, if you have a desire strong enough to survive. Our confrontation is inevitable. Yggdrasil. The greatest gain from this battle is Ajahaka's curse. It was confirmed that the incarnation of wings was contaminated. The damage caused by the power of the curse to the incarnation of wings is unknown, but judging by his reaction at the scene, it is presumed that the incarnation of wings has been weakened to a great extent. The enemy's quick retreat could be said to be the basis for this assumption. I will now proceed with reporting the damage situation. Leviathan non-combatants, estimated to be about 3,000 people. Estimated mortality rate is about 97. Approximately 90 survivors. Leviathan fighters, estimated to be about 400 people. Estimated mortality rate is about 99. For survivors. Traitor. Are you referring to the incarnation of revenge? He is safe. Defeating the enemy and making them retreat is satisfying. I don't think you feel that way, Ananta. Roby doesn't like you. Let go of me. Ahaha, how cute. Are all creatures called divine beasts this cute? Why don't you enjoy yourself a little more, Ananta? It's a long-awaited victory. Victory. What remains in this place is nothing but the lamentation of those left behind, having lost hope and their loved ones. I haven't taken anything from him yet. Put an end to this fight. Really, you're not being honest. Sometimes it's important to let out your inside emotions. Thank you very much for your hard work. Ananta. It's just as Blackfeet said. Ananta's achievements are not something to underestimate. Starting with defeating the second seed of Sephiroth. Not only did you have a close battle with the Guardian of the Wings. In the end, you even inflicted a fatal wound on the incarnation of wings. Yet, you achieved a desperate counterattack that was impossible for any other incarnation. Only you, a human, made it possible. I'm not interested in flattery. Just get to the point. The main forces of the Leviathan are still alive and well. We need to organize these people and prepare for a possible second attack from the enemy by establishing a new base. A new base. There are no longer fortresses large enough to protect civilians in Leviathan. If you can't avoid the enemy's pursuit from the start, it will only lead to repeated sacrifices. It is exactly as you said. That's it. We propose the optimal location suitable for all survivors. Specifically, our Rabbit Foot headquarters. Additionally, as a token of gratitude for your dedication, Rabbit Foot will reveal the truth about the incarnation of the wings that you did not know. If you keep spouting nonsense, I'll make you regret speaking out of turn. What do you mean? Did you barely survive and run away with your tail between your legs? What a shameful sight, Kishwalga. Ugh. That guy. Although he was once a candidate for the 5 loyal followers, the main culprit who brutally killed the former 4th and 5th seats simply because they were bothersome. The 7th seat of Sephiroth, who had been constantly demoted due to the wrath of the wings. Carcass, the incarnation of slaughter. Why are you here when you should be on guard duty? Isn't it obvious? It's time to sort things out. Lord Guyo. What is that wound? This invasion was carried out to appease Gaon's spirit. Even though a one-sided massacre should have been committed, those who were entrusted with a fragment of Sephiroth have instead met their deaths. Even a member of the 5 loyal subordinates suffered a fatal blow and was forced to retreat. The prestige of Sephiroth has fallen to the ground. That's enough, Wings. Why you? It was merely bad luck that she had to face me. Holding her accountable would be far too harsh, wouldn't it? Yeah, you have a point. Sometimes rewards rather than punishments lead to group growth. From this moment forward, I hereby declare the restructuring of the hierarchy. Congratulations on completing your mission as a spy. Owl, the incarnation of swordsmanship, is appointed as the 6th seat of Sephiroth. Expel the incarnation of the cold storm, Ur, from the 5th seat. Carcass, the incarnation of slaughter, is appointed as the 5th seat of Sephiroth. As for the 2 vacant seats, Cernunnos, the incarnation of sorcery, is appointed as the 2nd seat of Sephiroth. Brothers and sisters, the advent of a new history is just around the corner. Beyond this world, our journey to invade the land of the gods. As soon as the final preparations are completed, this will put an end to this long journey. Where are we? Rabbit's Foot headquarters. Welcome to Labyrinthos, everyone. Wait, Lagartha and the others. Don't worry about that. I came to pick you up. Although it was a bit tedious, after uniting the remaining forces of Leviathan in one place, I brought them. We plan to move to Labyrinthos under the guidance of Blackfoot. Didn't your power disappear? You're right. Calcubier Drive. This is possible thanks to Rabbit's Foot's unique teleportation technology. Oh, you're here. Cormlin. Let me introduce you, everyone. That's the one. Chief of Rabbit's Foot, this is Serena. What? This woman, she's too familiar. As if she's the same person as those rabbits. Big sis. Ah. I'm sorry. Meeting you in person, after only hearing about you in stories, made me act without realizing. Are you the leader of these rude rabbits? Yes. I'm also the one who drew you into the Rabbit Foot's plan. I guess you have no intention of hiding the fact that we are just using each other. Huh, don't be so cautious. We are of the same kind. We both have a common enemy that we hate more than anyone in this world. Hey, you. With that out of the way, let's get to the main point. The reason you called us to your base wasn't just for small talk, right? Of course. Let's move to another location. Have you ever experienced this? An obsession with knowing everything about the target of revenge. Fueled by intense hatred and loathing. It's a disgusting taste. The desire for revenge dulls with time. Unlike you, who are strong, the path I, who am weak, chose was one of not forgetting. Filling the bookshelves in this room to capacity, recording all history related to him. The story I'm going to tell you now. A grain of sand. The highest fundamental principle issued. Benefit the world of humans widely. Questioning the Creator. What is the purpose of carrying out the fundamental priority principle? An independent logic circuit from the outside and a comprehensive system that maintains it. To analyze the consciousness and concepts of organic life forms in detail, in order to generate emotions and self-awareness within the incarnation of machinery. It's meaningless. That won't kill me. Shut up. If you show even the slightest suspicious behavior, I won't let it slide. Don't move. My fundamental principle is that I cannot harm humans. Human female. What is your name? The woman's name is Fiona. The first contact between the incarnation of machinery and... Hey, don't move the story along as you please. All I care about is Gyo's information. I came here to get a clue for the strategy. It doesn't matter to me where he was or what he did in the past. Ananta. You look very anxious. The origin of the incarnation of machinery is the turning point where it became imbued with the will of the incarnation of wings. It's also a matter of digging up the weaknesses of our archenemy in order to defeat him. Please listen to the story until the end. I also have no intention of wasting any unnecessary time. Go on, say what you want. Okay, let's continue the story. I have a question. Within a radius of several hundred kilometers, the chances of survival with only human physical capabilities are extremely slim. What was the reason that forced you to move while in a state of external injury? Ahahaha. I can never seem to get used to the way you speak. My livelihood is being a caravan merchant. I'm a merchant who operates among the desert tribes. Since I was young, I have traveled to many cities with my family, and I've been working to provide water to people who need it. There were so many people in this vast desert who wanted our family's help. But the greedy outlaws didn't care at all. Kill them. Help me. Loot everything. Quack. Run away, Fiona. Run straight ahead. No. How can it be only me? Ugh. No. Father. The emotions you are showing now. Is it the most primal human emotion, sadness? Sorry. I keep showing nothing but unsightly sides of myself to the savior of my life. There is no need to apologize. The fact that you have emotions means that you also have a sense of self. For me, a non-human, it is an area worth exploring. The story of beings that take the form of humans, as you mentioned. I've heard that too. Cernunos, Luna, Azi Dahaka, Ryoga, Alicorn. When traveling the continent on merchant business, you can easily come across those names. However, this is the first time I've heard of an incarnation of machinery. What on earth is machinery in the first place? A machine is a device that uses power to move and perform assigned tasks. It can be described as a precise tool designed to achieve a specific purpose. I am the servant of the god of machinery who governs creation and destruction. Created to spread civilization to mankind, I'm an artificial being, not derived from mythical creatures. My fundamental principle is to broadly benefit the world of humans. I was given the role of leading humanity to a more advanced form. That is somewhat difficult to understand. To put it simply, what the heck is this? Look. If there is no source of water, simply create it. If there are methods to discover underground water veins and technologies to desalinate seawater, there will be no shortage of water for the desert tribes. Fiona. I will help you so that the people of this land can benefit. I still don't fully comprehend what you're saying. But I know one thing for sure. You're my savior. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. 1 year later. The desert city of Ashen. Oasis Special Zone. Over there. Leader Fiona's ship is coming. After receiving the spread of civilization and technology from the incarnation of machinery, the desert land experienced great prosperity in a short time. Fiona, who excavated water sources to form abundant oases and traded desalinated seawater, made a significant profit. In just over a year, she became the top trader in the desert. Ashen is always full of energy no matter when you visit. There haven't been any particular issues, right, Iron Mask? Since the trade with external parties has noticeably increased recently, infrastructure such as roads and ports cannot keep up. Why? Retribution oath. Criminals must receive strict punishment appropriate to their crimes under any circumstances. The cause must be the oath that you, as the leader of the special district, proposed in the council. That's ridiculous. The oath is meant to protect people from outlaws. Why is that hindering the development of the special zone? To survive in this barren land, those who take the lives and property of others are called outlaws. The special zone has rejected anyone who has even the slightest connection to them or is associated with them. The number of those not affiliated with the special zone already far exceeds that of the internal members. Despite the existence of options for everyone to coexist, you chose to completely distinguish between enemies and allies. If punishment is not viewed as a means for social utility, but rather as an end in itself like it has been until now, humans will never stop killing each other. At this time, when labor is desperately needed to lead the development of the special zone, it seems more practical to open the door to even the outlaws. To accept them and utilize them as labor to expand the production base. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I am always grateful to you. It is all thanks to you that this land has been able to develop over the past year. Not only I, but many people here are indebted to you. I'll be counting on you in the future too. But if you extend a helping hand to them, who can understand the grievances of my deceased family? What problem does that create? The dead don't speak. They cannot produce any meaningful results in human society. What is important to me is only the living humans that can be observed. No. Those who take the lives of innocent people without any hesitation are not humans. Fiona, who cannot forget her grief from losing her family members to outlaws. An incarnation of machinery that does not understand the human heart. Before Fiona could notice the crack lurking within him, the concerns of the incarnation of machinery were soon to be proven correct. There's someone up ahead. Don't worry about it and just move forward. We will kill and loot anyone who stands in our way. Annihilate all those despicable special zone bastards. What the hell is going on? The outlaws are coming. We need to get away as fast as we can. Where are you running off to, leaving the children and the elderly behind? Leader. Leader, we must fight against the outlaws. They will seek to annihilate us with the grudges of the past. This is ridiculous. We must surrender immediately. Surrender. What a cowardly thing to say. Without any measures, what exactly can we do? Don't be afraid, everyone. This land is a paradise that we have worked hard to create. This place is filled with everyone's blood and sweat. Should we just hand it all over to those who took the lives of our loved ones? Everyone, let's fight. We will defeat them with our own hands. Let's all fight together and win. Aya. That light. Iron Mask. All the outlaws. Iron Mask, did you kill them? Are you really the one who did this? That emotion right now. It's just like when I first met you. Is it fear? Fiona, it was on this land that I met you. I was lucky. Because I had fundamental questions about the fundamental principles of the Creator. What is a human being? As the world distinguishes between incarnations and humans, I have constantly questioned the nature of humanity. Like your words that humans do not kill other humans, I will now embark on a journey to define what it means to be human. Yes, only you have freed me from the unreasonable providence. I am free. Got you, traitor of the world. He who kills a human is not human. These were all merely things in the shape of humans. Noble one, what is your name? Your name. What is it? Why am I remembering this now? Occupier Drive. Ultra-advanced space transfer technology. What's even more surprising is that a single entity can possess such enormous energy. Nice to meet you. I am one of the first 6 incarnations. Luna, the incarnation of magic. It's my first time meeting you directly, so I'm quite excited. What about you, incarnation of machinery? Like me. One of the first 6 incarnations. Well then, sister. How am I supposed to interpret this sudden invitation? Depending on the circumstances. Welcome back. Did you have any trouble while you were out, Luna? Could you bring some neat clothes for our guest to wear? What? If it's Serena. That's your name, right? Yes. I was a young maid who served Lady Luna. So, are you avenging your master? No. She was my family, someone more precious than anyone else in this world. I can't measure the scale of this place with any techniques I possess. Of course, this is the labyrinth of labyrinthos, a hyperdimensional information aggregate. A treasure trove of knowledge where all information, since the birth of the world, has been recorded. It would be easier to think of it as a limitless magical space. However, there is nothing here that piques my interest. When do you plan on sending me back? Labyrinthos is a separate dimension divided from the world. No one can enter or leave without my permission. I recommend that you don't overthink about it. I am a librarian who has been entrusted with managing the labyrinth by the god of magic. You're not stupid enough to fight me on my territory, are you? You are making a big mistake. I am not bound by anything. I am free. Even the providence of the gods cannot bind me. I have no intention of arguing about your beliefs. Is that the reason why you've been killing humans? He who kills a human is not human. My fundamental principle defines human nature in this way. I get it, so can you take this and back off? The machine is quite pragmatic. I already feel uneasy because I think our conversation will not go too smoothly. What is this? The real reason I invited you here. It is an ancient book that records the horizon of the world that existed in the beginning. Also, the original function of the divine relic we possess is described in it. The moment when the 6 divine relics come together. A seedling that will grow into the world tree is born. Why are you showing me this? To enlighten you. I am one who has the power to see the future. In the not too distant future, the 6 divine relics will gather, and the world tree will descend. With a world horizon that will exterminate all life on this earth. I will definitely stop it. At any cost. If you help me, I will grant you whatever wish you desire. Do you know what I wish for? Well, you want to become a human. You want to become a human. Did you choose that? Because you're in possession of multiple powers. Spatial teleportation and future foresight. There has been no case where an incarnation possessed multiple powers. In summary, I suspect that your true power is related to the creation of abilities. Since it's my first time dealing with someone like you, I wasn't sure what would happen, but this seems decent enough. What is this? Since this is a special occasion, I'll engrave that power into your body. Sir Iden, the power to alter the form of the target. It's a technique that forces the concept of child, as perceived by the caster, onto the target. As you said, I have many talents. That's why I was able to observe the first 6 incarnations for a long time. Some of them had blended among the humans. There were also those who reigned over humans. But you were different from others. You set aside your given roles and missions, dedicating more time than anyone else, in studying humans. As if that were the only purpose of your life. Ha! What, you're not denying it. It's not that I don't have anything to add, but I don't have anything that can contradict your observation. However, that reason alone isn't for you to associate with me. Sister, what do you wish for? A transaction that is mutually beneficial. There is only one thing I want. A collaboration. To prevent the prophecy from unfolding, Luna will engage in a certain deal with the incarnation of machinery. It is a form of magical engineering that combines the powers of magic and machinery. Luna had a plan that she had been working on independently. She wanted to add the power of the incarnation of machinery to it. 1 year later. It looks like the work is almost finished. How did it go? Was the production this time a bit smoother? The previous powers underwent numerous trial and error during stabilization, but now they have reached a level of perfection that is truly close to flawless. A magical engineering artifact that mechanizes powers. It must have been the most difficult power, so thank you for your hard work. Serena, can you hold on to that for me? Oh, yes. So now. Let's recall that place which we used to go to often together. This place. You're the first person to set foot here beside Serena. A forward base to prevent the descent of the world tree. Welcome to the lunar base. The plans of one who can see the future are truly significant. A wonderful idea to instrumentalize power and make it usable. With 6 magical engineering spheres, I was able to further enhance my fighting abilities. However, regarding abilities like sound wave manipulation and space transfer, unlike me, the powers you actually wanted are all for non-combat purposes with unclear applications. Now I will ask the question again, what exactly is the future that you saw? The future is an irreversible realm. Once a decision is made, it cannot be undone. Before I decided to recruit you, I was in the process of searching for an assistant and attempted to share the prophecy with one of the other 6 incarnations. Leo, the incarnation of the warrior. I thought that since he had the most powerful force, his interests would align with us. But the answer I got back was unexpected. I understand your concerns, but unless there are clear warning signs, I cannot join in your incomplete prophecy. Incomplete prophecy. I can't see a definite future. When I foresee a future, it is not a prediction, it is a prophecy. Only those who have a clear will to make it happen can make it happen. An unidentified incarnation with strange wings. My plan is to detect the emergence of that target in advance and prevent the theft of the divine treasure. The powers you doubt. In case of an emergency, I wanted to make sure that at least this child could survive. This concludes the development of the magical engineering sphere, incarnation of machinery. From this time on, I would like to entrust you with the operation of this lunar base. I'd like to ask you to investigate the strange winged incarnation here. Now it's time to keep my promise to you. The power to give human form. This technique also has the same principle as Sir Iden. I will imprint power into your body, allowing you to activate it whenever you want. Come to think of it, why did you want to become a human? I will tell you when I take on the human form. I'll be looking forward to it. Wait. This is impossible. Luna. That appearance. No way you. You were the one from the prophecy. Let there be light. Sister, the incarnation of machinery did not wish to become human. I was always looking beyond. I have realized the law of truly seeking freedom from the world, rules, and I will cast the wings of genuine radiance upon this world. I am the wing that embraces freedom. Gyo, the incarnation of wings. Luna. I'll go beyond this world. I'm the one who will reclaim my dignified freedom from the gods.